everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week, Gary Girolamo Group, Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton, Twist of Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, NixPlaceOnline.com, all the locations, catering needs, and delicious salad dressing. Jamie's Roast Beef in Peabody, Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen, Seabrook, New Hampshire.
Yes, sir.
And CNS Pizza in Pepperell. Andy, how are you?
I was doing fine until this fucking camera debacle, and you started being a cunt about it.
Well, I'm trying to help you, sir.
I didn't realize I have a broken
I'm not
fucking.
trying to have you like work at a 30-degree angle.
It hides my fucking third chin, so it's nice up there. I like it.
It's nice up here now.
It's fucking great. It looks wonderful.
Oh,
Instagram
it's
beautiful.
fantastic. It's beautiful.
Can I zoom out forever?
Please.
Until I can't see me anymore.
Please.
Just fucking hear my voice. That was the best part of last week's podcast was when I was off camera. Festa and Madison and you were killing it. I was chirping from the side. I was so happy.
I had somebody recently just join the fucking show, and they were skimming through last week's episode, and they got that part, and they go, "Who is that funny fucking bastard?" I go, "That's Festa." She goes, "Oh my God, he's adorable."
He is incredible. But he's on. I've been thinking about Festa as a part of our show.
Yeah.
He can't do an hour because it's a fucking whirlwind.
Of course.
He's a 15-20 and get the fuck out guy, and it's the funniest 15-20 you'll ever hear.
Well, the nice part about Festa and the fact that we don't do live shows on a constant basis is the fact that he is a special attraction.
Sure is. He's definitely special.
That's what he is. Festa is our special attraction. Much like most of the things we do on our live shows are special attractions.
We do. We put the special in special attractions.
Holy shit! So let's before we jump into the main meat of the show, go through the last week or so. I guess
I don't know. It was such a fucking whirlwind, man.
It was bizarre.
You were losing fucking like flights, and
I'm still exhausted. Like I still haven't caught up from that fucked up Sunday night where I lost like basically 8 hours of my life.
Yeah, that was a nightmare scenario for you. I don't understand what happened to flying. It's gotten worse than ever.
Well, that one was weather related.
Was it drizzling in Florida?
No. It was all fucked up in the Northeast.
I was here.
Well, New York got canceled. I don't know. I was watching the radar, and there was a pattern up the East Coast, and all the fucking New York flights got canceled. Luckily, I got in because otherwise we would have been doing the Cabaret show like in 2 weeks. But I could get back up there.
So just you had a terrible flight. You had a terrible situation.
Yes.
Then we had St. Patrick's Day.
We did. We started fucking guns a-blazing. I got to the hotel at 7 a.m. and we hit Fibber McGee's, about like 2?
Yeah, that was my second stop.
Yeah.
I was doing car bombs.
I was still trying to wake up.
I met Patty Kelly's with the entire fucking Peabody Fire Department just doing car bombs.
Oh, that a boy.
Which is ironic.
Hilarious.
Bombs.
Aren't they supposed to stop those things?
They're not police. Actually, there was some cops there, too. There was some po-po, some fire boys. The fire department's funny. They call each other brother.
Some fire boys.
They call each other brother. Hey, Brother Dave. What? Hey, brother.
What was that? What was that? Matt Damon's line at the party. It was the first time.
Oh yeah. Since Fire or Pussy that you guys.
First time they ever got pussy in the history of Fire or Pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
Those fucking firefighters are a bunch of fucking queers.
After 9/11, that's right. Yeah, after 9/11.
After 9/11, that was it.
I had some interesting conversations at Patty Kelly's that I will not divulge, but boy, did I laugh about a certain little thing that happened in my life one time.
Oh, yeah.
Not realizing that one of the firefighters was heavily involved.
Sure.
Didn't affect me directly, but it gave me quite the chuckle.
All right.
One of the guys I've known for years. Definitely, it's pretty amusing. Anyways, yeah, Patty Kelly's. Then I met you guys at Fibbers. You and the guy we can't talk about, and Joe.
And
Yep.
yeah, and it was. Here's the thing. It was great for me because that was actually my first time at Fibbers.
Oh, really? Fibbers is great.
It actually was, and it was my first time meeting Craig. A great human being.
Yeah, he's
fantastic.
Awesome.
It immediately came straight up, said, "How you doing? Let's get you a shot and a Guinness." I'm like, "All right." I've been awake for about 2 minutes. Let's go.
He's a very, very good dude. He's the guy. So one time I went walking in and I texted him just to see if there was room at the bar because the place gets jammed, and I was trying to decide between places.
Right.
He's like, "There's 2 seats." I'm like, "All right, I'm hustling."
Put a I walk in. Up, pal.
He did.
Yeah.
He put some old fucking school gold leaf reserve sign on the 2 seats.
Of course he did.
And he's like, "Yours table." I'm like, "You fucking prick." Anyways, but he's funny. He's a good dude. I like Craig a lot.
He really is.
And Fibbers is awesome. And Joe put the hard sell on him, which was fucking great to watch.
Joe put one of the best sales pitches I've ever seen in sales pitch history.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Like because you say it was a hard sell. It wasn't a hard sell. It was right in there. Like he worked it. He got him wet, and he just slid right the fuck in there. And he's like, "Oh, I got you. I'm gonna wallpaper this whole fucking bar with QR codes."
What he said, I can wrap every ceiling tile if you want.
He's like, I will sand these tables and rewrap them.
Yes,
and
I'm sitting there
just all bricked up. I'm like, Joe is fucking making money right now.
Yeah, Joe's a hustler. He's the hungry hippo.
It was awesome. It was fantastic. And then we went over to Twisted Fate.
We did. We went to Twisted Fate for the beer release party. Brendan was playing the tunes.
Brendan did a fantastic job.
Yeah, usual suspects were there, plus a handful more.
Yep.
And that was a good time, and I had fun. It should have ended there for me, of course. I should have gone home.
Well, it always should end there, but realistically, it never does.
It was my idea to go to the other place.
Let's be honest. Like it was anticipated. Like, you know, I mean, it was one of those things. Like even when I was sitting in my 7.5 hour delay, I'm like, yeah, but we're gonna go to the Cabaret tonight.
Here's the thing, though.
I will say before we move on from Twisted Fate, just because like I rarely get up there because of where I live. But it was awesome to talk to Dave. It was awesome to talk about, you know, Suffolk Downs and what their plans are for that and their progression there. But also to see my buddy Chris Pike, who I haven't seen in fucking forever. Fucking came out, looks fantastic. He's doing like he's boxing training now.
Pilates, boxing, yeah.
Fucking fantastic. Big Jim from fucking San Diego.
Big Jim's a fucking beauty.
Fucking beauty. God,
you know why he was here?
Big Jim fucking coming in for the fucking beer release was just fantastic.
You've never talked about mentioned that Big Jim was here. Like that was such a surprise because he doesn't drink.
It was one of those. It took me aback because literally he was the first person I saw when we walked in, and I haven't seen him since that the Bentwater event. That was the last time I saw Jim, and it's like I turned the corner and it was one of those things like you weren't expecting to see him, so it's like, wait a minute. Big Jim.
Yeah, no, really, same thing. I'm like,
fuck?
I know this person.
What the fuck are you doing here?
But why are you at my beer release party? Shouldn't you be in California, sir?
Seriously, shouldn't be serving beefs on the beach.
So, I mean, I'm not a secret keeper, and I'm not good at that. I've kept one this year, so I'm done. So Big Jim is researching possibly another location around here.
That'd be awesome.
He's got someone that he trusts that wouldn't mind running it, and he lives around here. And
I mean, shop he's running right now, following him on Instagram, he's one of the better non-local beef shops.
Well, yeah, I know he's
you know
up
what
there.
I mean? It's like he's doing it legit.
No, Big Jim's a fucking beauty, and I'm excited for him. And I hope he does this because I think he has supreme confidence in his product.
Well, confidence is high. Confidence is always high.
I'll address that Dave Szanski's comment. See it?
Yeah.
Steph digs to the patch. You have no clue what that fucking means.
No, none.
But Stefan Diggs signed with the Patriots.
Who's
she? Stefan is a man, and he's a really good wide receiver. Diggs? Stefan's coming off knee surgery, so he's a question mark. But before the surgery, he was a fucking G, and I'm very excited because we need some fucking offense, baby.
Yeah, we'll get there, I guess.
Yeah, fucking Steph Diggs.
20 years, maybe the Patriots will be something.
No, they're going to be good decent this year, good next year.
Okay.
No, okay this year, good next year. They're back.
Giving the Bruins 15 years.
The Bruins will never be good again. They have no foundation. Their best
God.
fucking player is a retarded fucking right winger who can score goals and fall down.
Who's also like beyond that point of prime.
They call him
still great, but Jesus Christ, man.
They call him the baby deer because he can't stay upright.
Is that right?
Yeah, people call him the baby deer. That's how she went pasta. In McAvoy, your fucking savior defense is useless. Hits like a little bitch, and your goalie Swayman starts fights for no fucking reason. The guy won't even fight him. Did you see that the other day?
No, I missed that one.
Oh, the other day they were playing, they were getting killed, and one of the Russians.
This is one of the few years that I'm actually happy I don't get a lot of Bruins games down here.
One of the Russian dudes on the Bruins, I don't know, Skirinov, fucking Samsonov, whatever. He's down the other end. Yeah, he's down the other end, and him and the goalie have a little bump session. No, nothing major, just a little tussle.
Sure.
And Swayman, being a head case, because he's a fucking psycho now, and he stinks. He comes out of net and starts gesturing to the goalie of the team to fight. Goalie skates out. Swayman throws his gloves off, throws the helmet.
Right.
They're gonna go, and the referees broke it up because they're pussies, which is so dumb. Let the goalies fight. That's a goalie fight's one of the best things in the world.
So he's basically like Tim Thomas without the skill.
No, because Tim Thomas's teammates liked him.
Well, that's what I mean. Tim Thomas was a fantastic goalie.
Zadorov,
he was also a psychopath, but
they asked Zadorov, which is the guy that Tim Thomas was defending,
Zadorov,
what he thought about that.
That's what Fitz is saying.
Yeah, they asked. I saw Fitz say it. They asked Zadorov what he thought about that. And he goes, "But what?" They go, "Did you like that Swayman came out to defend your honor?" He's like, "Is that what he did?" Literally.
Oh, really?
Who gives a fuck?
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, your hockey team's terrible.
Yeah, the hockey team's awful.
You know what's weird?
You know what's great though? Marchand came down to Florida so I can cheer for him.
Oh yeah, so the Red Sox might be okay this year, which is strange to think about.
They were playing the Saltine Crackers last night. I got all confused at the bar. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
The Monterey Sultans.
the Monterey Saltines. I'm like, who the fuck is this NASCAR team with their fucking patches all over their shirts?
Just a couple deplorables, as your boy would say.
So they were playing in Mexico, I take it.
Yeah, Monterey, Mexico, because they're opening on Thursday in Texas. So they flew from Florida to Mexico, a couple exhibitions with the Mexican pro team.
I was wildly confused.
The season on Thursday. It's confusing unless you pay attention.
I was wildly, because the Red Sox were wearing Red Sox uniforms, and I couldn't tell what the fuck the other team was. And I just kept seeing saltines across the chest. And then it finally, they put Monterey across one of the banners or something like that. I'm like, who the fuck? Like, again, expand.
The Monterey Deportes.
I don't follow baseball, so
I haven't.
So it's like it could have been one of those things. Like I didn't know when the Oklahoma City Falcons or whatever the fuck they are, Pelicans.
Pelicans. Okay, that's New Orleans. Whatever.
Sure,
it's also basketball.
I don't remember when they started being a basketball team.
Yeah,
like one of them used to be Charlotte Hornets, right?
Yeah, I also can't keep track anymore either, honestly.
So I felt like it was one of those things, and I'm like, who the fuck are these guys?
I have an idea for a movie.
Go ahead.
It's a spin-off of two movies.
All right.
And it's timely. It's basically Born in East LA 2.
Okay.
But it's about a guy in Boston. I'm going to call it The Deported.
Okay.
You get it?
No, I do.
Like The Departed. But the deported,
but
a Mexican guy who was born in America, and he gets deported to a different country because they're confused. The Deported.
Oh, very good.
And you get the whole cast back.
Yeah, we'll have to workshop that.
Throw a Mexican in there.
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking about the movie Born in East LA and how fucking clever it was back in the day, and how like you think about it now, like
Cheech Marin's directorial debut.
It's a funny movie. I mean, the premise is hilarious. Hey man, I was born in East LA.
It was a good one, especially coming off the Cheech and Chong movies. The fact that he was like, I'm going to fucking direct this movie. I'm like, okay, fine.
Also, the fact that Bruce Springsteen had just sung Born in the USA.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a hard fucking script to write. Let's be honest.
It's easy, but still, even the song he sung.
Yeah. He's basically the Mexican Weird Al Yankovic.
I love Cheech Marin. Come on, how dare you? I grew up watching Cheech Marin. I'm a big fan. Anyway, so we finished up at the Twisted Fate party. My wife, she went home, and that was her first mistake. And as she's walking out,
that felt like the indicator to me, because when Mrs. Ferg walked by and said goodbye, and you were still standing next to me, I'm like, well, okay, that's the green light.
Oh, yeah, no, except that Andy told her he'd bring her home food.
Well, still had a chance.
Because she can't eat the pastelitos from School Street that were being served.
Right.
Because of the dough, the bread, the gluten.
Yeah.
And I forgot I said that. And I went to the cabaret with you for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, you were there for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I was there for 4.
Yeah, and I started earlier than you, so I think we're on even playing field here.
Yeah.
And I found my way home, and I didn't bring any food with me. And she was expecting food.
What kind of food was she expecting?
I didn't ask.
I'm very curious because she has that allergy.
Yeah, she can have.
So it's not like you could just pick up McDonald's on a drive-through.
No, of course not. But I said I'd bring her food, and I didn't. I probably said I was going to the grocery store and make her fucking paella. I don't fucking know. I probably told I was a race car driver.
I'm going to go get some fresh shrimp.
Yeah, I'll make you shrimp scampi
and lobster.
over some fucking. I'll make you. I don't know. Fucking, what do they call it? What's that rice dish that takes like 3 years to make? The Italians make risotto.
Risotto.
I'll make some risotto of a fucking shrimp.
With some fucking gabagool.
So that was night 1 of me pissing off my wife.
Right.
And I come in, with the sober act, like
when you text me that, it was fucking hilarious because. As any of us know who have either been drunk around sober people or been sober around drunk people, the drunk person pretending to be sober never works.
Just
no matter how much we think we're passing, it doesn't work.
One of the things we will watch at my house when we're both sober,
right,
is a show called Lioness on Paramount. It's about a CIA team and blah blah blah. I enjoy it thoroughly.
On your marital couch.
Yes, Zoe fucking something and a bunch of the itty bitty titty committee of hot chicks. Mm-hmm. And that's our we're of sound mind show.
That's what most of us would call a compromise.
Yes, I know the girls are really hot though, but they're all tiny tits.
Yeah.
And we sit down and I'm like, you want to put on Lioness? Just, no. Shut up.
I guarantee you screamed it like that too.
Yeah. And then I fell asleep like a half an hour later on the couch. Then I got hit in the face, not hard, just, hey, wake up. Go to bed. All right.
All right.
And then I wake up the next morning to go to work like a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But we ended up
this is Tuesday.
This is Monday still. Then Tuesday we go back to the fucking cabaret. But Tuesday night, that was a planned late night.
Right.
I didn't make any promises.
I feel we did better on Tuesday.
Way better.
Than we ever have on a Tuesday at the cabaret. But also just the fact that both of us showed up in no mood to be there.
I know we were both. We didn't pregame, which we usually do.
I think that helped. Not the start of the show, but definitely the finish.
Yeah, we were more awake.
Right.
Oh, I love from Charleston. Charlestown. Is that Charlestown or Charleston? Because that makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
You in South Carolina or Boston? Because if you're in Boston, fuck off. Who cares? If you're in South Carolina, let's fucking go. Cabaret live show I thought was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you though, I'm gonna be gay I'm gonna be a fucking homo for a second here. Ready?
All right.
Super gay. The fucking sound quality is so good. No, it is. Like the sound quality on the actual Spotify,
right?
Not the Instagram, the stuff you post.
Yeah.
Is you can't tell we're in a fucking loud strip club surrounded by speakers.
Yeah.
They turn it down a little bit for us, but still, it's pretty fucking loud in there.
We continually yell at them. Turn it down.
I keep looking. I'm like, I mean, yeah, you can tell we're at a strip club. You can hear the music, but we are very prominent.
Right.
So good job.
Thank you.
Do a very good job when it comes to that aspect of this show. Other things you're terrible at, but this one you're really good at. Like I tell you, you would think we're in a library with like a tiny radio in the background, a little transistor radio playing some soft rock.
Right.
No, you crushed it. So good job. I'd also like to thank a few other people while we're doing it.
Late
Fester
night moves at the Cabaret Lounge.
Fester and Madison.
Oh my God, killed it!
Such good guests. Their chemistry together is awesome. The no holds barred, just ask a question, answer a question is the four of us just have that going for us, which is nice.
That 30 minutes, the four of us going, was maybe the best 30 minutes we've done in 5 years.
Yeah, no, it'd be the best morning zoo show on Sirius XM.
Yeah.
If we could, get hired.
If we could get our shit together. And we wanted to take a pay cut, by the way.
Yeah, of course, yeah. We'd have to stream it with them. We'd have to record it somewhere else.
Stinks.
Also, a huge shout out to Tashi and Tyler for hanging out and helping us clean up, because that's a task.
Yeah.
People don't think about, we have to bring our entire operation, yours from Florida, mine from Danvers, to this place and reset up.
It's not
everything.
Just setting up a phone. We set up a studio in the corner of a strip club.
Now, when I was with Festa, just me and him, we set up a phone.
And you zip tied it 87 times, apparently.
Yes, a lot of zip ties. But no, when we do this, we do a full-on studio back there. It's a fucking production.
Yeah.
So, and also the dancers, the phenomenal, the entertainment, the ones who came on, the ones who didn't, the ones who showed their titties while we were just sitting there having a good time.
Yep.
You're sitting there doing a podcast, talking to your friend, and just talking nonsense. You look up and there's just tits and a vagina just in front of you.
You're trying to tell a story, and you continually realize that your buddy is not listening to you at all, because there's just a bunch of big tits on the stage.
They kept walking. Well, they had to walk by us to get to the backstage where they come out from the main stage.
Yeah.
Then your girl Ty's on stage with, I don't know, fucking triple F's just shaking them at us because she thinks it's funny. And then oh fuck, I'm bad with names. What's the girl with the thick legs and thick ass?
Amber.
Amber. Then Amber's just fucking slapping her cleats on the ground with her 12-inch heels and
it really that stripper heel clack clack it's like a mating call.
Oh, hello.
Let's stop talking about this bullshit and pay attention up here now.
And it sucked because we had 2 ring lights, so the lighting wasn't great for us, which might have saved us a little bit.
There was a quarter of the stage we could actually see. The rest of it was just blasting into our eyes with light.
So we had, who did we have? We had Ty.
Mm-hmm.
We had Scarlett.
Yeah. I didn't remember the other 2 names.
Is it Lola? It was Coco, and then became something else.
I don't remember.
She was Coco at first, and then she changed her name.
I mean, you remembered Scarlett. I didn't remember that one.
There's a reason I remember that, but that doesn't matter.
I don't remember the other one.
She was Coco, then she became Lola, I believe.
I know both of them were fantastic on the show.
All 3 were so good for different reasons, and we approached this episode a little differently because we caught some heat from other dancers the previous night that, hey,
we've consistently caught heat that we make fun of the girls, which I don't believe we do.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't believe we do. I believe it's taken that way if you don't like to play ball. I
think part of it too is because
there's been some where every question we asked, we were responded to by, I don't want to answer that. It's and the questions aren't that fucking difficult or complicated or personal of all things.
Nope. No, the problem is
what's the weirdest shit that's happened here? I don't want to answer that. Oh, get the fuck out of here then. But that was 2 shows ago.
I posted that picture that the girl got mad about, which I still am not. I'm not accepting her anger. Fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
But also, when a girl sucks, we let her suck.
Right.
And
if you're gonna bomb, you're gonna bomb. When we're gonna let you fucking bomb.
And then the one that rubbed my thigh was awkward. That was awkward as fuck a couple times ago.
For you.
I mean, for everyone, I think.
Well, for the Instagram.
All viewers, which is why we have a tablecloth now.
But I feel we caught our stride on this fucking show. I feel the girls we had on were fantastic. They gave us more shit than
we were the victims,
which was awesome. Bring that fucking on all day.
What was the girl Scarlett who was 20, she was introduced as the underage girl, which was really awkward for me at first.
It was an interesting way to put it because when it was approached, we have an underage girl. My brain, as I think most common sense brains would go,
of course,
when you hear underage, it's like, Jesus Christ, you're hiring teenagers?
Well, they could have, but she was 20.
And she's like, oh no, she's 20. It's like, well, don't call it underage.
Yeah, no, it was uncool. It was an odd way to put it.
We're not serving drinks, so that's bullshit to us.
So she was great because she's 20.
Right.
I believe I asked her how old her father was, and she didn't know. But that's not her fault.
Right.
I'm just kidding. We're older than her father, which makes sense because I have a 18-year-old daughter next month. So yeah,
she didn't know a single one of our references.
She didn't know what a dial tone was, Mike.
One of my favorites, was the phone. Remember you had those phones with the circle on them? A rotary telephone. A rotary telephone.
I hated her so much, but she brought so much greatness to the table. She was clever as fuck, and she had good timing. Again, Ty, watching you and Ty flirt was just fun for me, and me putting you in awkward situations.
Sure.
You handling it well.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, you are my type.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Hey, want to say no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I want to put my face between your tits.
Right, exactly. And other things. But anyway.
Full on titty grab at one point by you, by the way. Oh, yeah. Full on.
Oh, yeah.
I went, oh. And then the bartender just looks at me. I go, they seem to be enjoying each other's company.
Yeah, we were enjoying each other's company. It was fantastic.
Yeah, no, it wasn't creepy at all. And I know it wasn't creepy because of how the night ended, and you didn't have sex with her, but
No.
But I know you guys hung out a bit, and it wasn't like that typical dancer creep hangout where she's looking for something. No, they just hang with us. They're cool with us.
It was just a fun hang.
They get like Amber. I'll buy Amber a drink because I'm being nice and whatever, but never been like, I'm gonna go if you don't buy me a drink. No, I'll buy you a drink, sure. I ain't paying anyways.
I made sure to buy a lot of drinks this time around.
Smart man. Well, some people didn't buy their drinks.
Yeah.
Not everybody buys drinks or tips well, but that's how people are.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
But who was the last? Again, I don't remember her name, but she was
Lola or Coco, and she had two names.
Oh, it was ridiculous. Her whole segment just beat the shit out of us, not only for being old, but also for being super white.
Well, so first she dropped a hard N.
Still in the show.
Oh, it should be for good reason.
And the hard R.
Yeah, the hard N with a hard R. And I was trying to explain something I posted that was deemed racist, and she jumped to what she thought it might be. I'm like, no.
Yep.
No, I didn't say anything about the N-word.
Right.
And then she also said, I'd say the best phrase in this podcast history, when I gave her the fuck, marry, kill of Lady Gaga, Miley Cyrus, and Billie Eilish.
Yep.
And she said, why they all got to be white? I don't eat white pussy. I suck white dick, though.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Okay. Congrats.
I don't know if you caught it, but I definitely said it twice because she said it twice. Yeah. Every time she said that, I don't eat white pussy, I just doubled down with, yeah, me neither.
I did not catch that.
I knew you missed it too. No. I knew you were just not paying attention to that at all.
So the dancers were great.
Yeah.
All three of them. Fester and Madison. I got the Madison Murray, the My Gave You Asshole book here.
I got mine too. Yep.
I got. She asked me what my favorite page was. I said the last one, which has my quote.
Mine is as I posted up on the gram and the book was definitely the who would you have a three-way with, and first answer is Andy and Mike.
I like Bernie and Phil the best though.
Bernie and Phil's fantastic. That's
pretty good. I would have enjoyed Elliot and what's his name, the other one.
The Jordans guys, yeah.
Yeah, what's the I don't
know because he hasn't been a thing forever.
Well, yeah, he went to do plays.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, he started doing plays.
Yeah,
he invested in Broadway.
We also had Joe Jock. The fact that we were first is just fucking fun.
Of course it is. Yeah, well, listen, we're me especially because I've been following for years, but we're OG supporters of her.
Of course we are.
It's she's weird, and I like weird. Weird's fun. And if you're gonna do something with beef content related and piss people off, I'm here for it. I'm ready to lose 1,000 followers. I'm good. Go ahead.
The fact that I'm just thumbing through again as I was last Tuesday, and I get to this page that includes on the right Dan Bob.
Yep.
On the left, it's the Beachmont sign, but it's also an asshole. Dare I say, gaping asshole.
Gaping one.
And it's the next page, which let me see if I can hold this. There we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of vaginas in that. A lot of dicks, a lot of vaginas. It's coffee table reading. We've been over this. It's good for the family.
I mean, fucking fantastic. Fucking fantastic. And just my gaping masshole on Instagram. She has so many appearances coming up. I know Model Cafe.
Saturday.
Model Cafe is one of them in Alston. That's a fantastic club. And they put out probably one of the best specialty drink menus for this appearance I've ever seen. Did you see it?
Really? Okay.
Did you see it on page?
No,
I
didn't see it.
Completely North Shore based. So the menu is a picture of the orange dinosaur.
Love it.
And the drinks are Cabaret, Kowloon. It's just all fucking North Shore haunts. You know,
Hilltop.
Hilltop is one of them. Yep. Fantastic. So they get it. Again, they're one of those places that get it. And I know she's doing a pop-up at a Market Basket parking lot.
Salem this Saturday at 2:00. She's doing a reading in the Market Basket parking lot.
Somebody has to get there with a camera because they're so going to try to arrest her.
Fest is going. He'll have a camera. He films everything.
They have to try to arrest her.
I deleted Snapchat, but I used to get Snapchats from Fester every Saturday night of his drum solos by himself in his basement.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, no, I would get 10 straight minutes of Fester playing the drums on Snapchat. Sometimes there would be people there too, and just be him playing the drums. Or the old days, he wasn't part of our world then.
Right.
He used to drive one of those doggy daycare trucks.
Okay.
And he'd pick up your dog at your house and bring him somewhere.
Like Harry and Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, pretty much. But he had this, it was called Dingo Doggy Daycare. It was this purple van, and he'd film the dogs coming on and film the whole day and just make fun of them. It was fucking hysterical. You fucking ugly mutt, you piece of shit. Get out of my fucking truck. It was all just Snapchats. I'm like, this guy is just, everywhere you turn is a joke, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
We had George on from Pete's, the only beef shop guy with the balls to come on.
George, doing his cameo from Miami Vice as a Coke dealer.
What a fucking outfit, huh?
Holy shit!
Dropping a perfect Borat impression.
No fucking around with him either. It's like we were trying to talk shit, and he's like, "No, wait, let me be serious."
Let me tell you that now. He was shitting on Harry from Bella's hard. How are you afraid of me? He's pussy.
He was shitting on everybody.
And then he openly bribed me.
Yep. Just pulled the envelope out of the pot like the fucking Albanian Don pulls the fucking envelope out of the inside pocket and be like, here you go, Andy.
Well, you know what's funny is like
for your effort. There's
nothing I can do for him to help him. He knows that. It's like he just appreciates.
You literally control one vote that doesn't happen.
And I don't even use it. No, I don't.
That's what I mean. You don't vote.
Like he's probably he's a good chance. I'm rephrase, not good chance. There's a possibility he loses Sunday.
Are we jumping into Beef Madness?
Yeah, let's do it. All
right, let's jump into Beef Madness.
First of all, let's thank the Cabaret for having us again.
Absolutely.
And if you don't bring us back, you're fucking stupid. I'm saying that now.
Seriously.
Because, we're on a little hiatus because of vacations and stuff. So we're taking this week off from them being a full-time sponsor. I have a feeling next week we'll be back on and have a couple live shows to announce. Because we'll just go across the street. I don't fucking care.
We'll call Summer.
Summer Wheatley?
But yeah, so Beef Madness.
Where
are we at?
The Elite Eight.
Where the fuck are we at?
The BEEFlite 8, the last 8 shops in Beef Madness. It has been a fucking shit circus to say the least.
Yeah.
So we had 8 matchups this week.
Mm-hmm.
And most were absolute beatings.
Yeah.
One was the tightest match that didn't end in a tie ever. And with 1 minute left, Anthony's in Tewksbury was losing.
It was the Anthony's one, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what I do is when the clock strikes whatever time it ends, I don't know, 3 hours after we start it, I screenshot it.
So I got to ask, because I know you have these posts scheduled out.
Yeah.
But the end Is that scheduled or is
that's manual?
There's no way to schedule a closing, so you have to actually be there at that moment.
And the problem is that, like we said, there's 59 seconds of a window.
That's tough.
So, and when there's 2 votes difference, so
especially
what I did was
sitting at 9:00 and you're drinking.
Well, this one didn't, thankfully. This one I was ready on Johnny on the spot, and the one with Geos and Haps that everybody gets mad about.
Yeah,
it had changed hands twice while I was looking at the exact time.
Sure.
That's why I called overtime. Like, he can't. So I screenshotted this one. Anthony's and Tewksbury was up 2. And I waited. I checked again, and I checked again. I checked 3 times within like 15 seconds. The clock was there. 3 checks. Done. Over. 2 votes, which means one person decided that. Because if one person voted a different way, it would be tied.
I'd like to think I'm that one person.
Well, you certainly were, because you were one of the votes for Anthony Tewksbury. Yeah, I didn't. Another matchup that was surprisingly difficult, surprisingly close, I guess. I didn't think Tomatazzo's had it in them.
I did.
Tostimo's.
I did.
No, I knew
they've been
good.
campaigning like a motherfucker. Like out of all the shops this year, especially ones that haven't shown that sort of appearance in past years, they have been stepping it the fuck up in the last literally 3 weeks.
I just wonder if I set the bracket up a different way. If they were going against Anthony's and Tewksbury or Tessie's or certain or CNS or one, they ran into a buzzsaw that is Nixon Burlington.
I think have taken down Modern Butcher. Them and Tessie's would have been fucking interesting.
I think they would have beat Modern Butcher.
It would have been real fucking close.
So I didn't. Obviously, I don't purposely line certain things up. Tostimo's and Nixon Burlington.
But you do line certain things up.
Certain things, not all. Yeah. But that wasn't on my radar to things I needed to get together.
Right. Sure. It
just worked. One's a 2, one's a 1. You're in the same. That was all random. They gave Nixon Burlington a fight.
Well, yes, they did.
And it's not about it's a popularity contest, and Nixon Burlington's really popular.
Sure.
Matt is so active on the page, so loved, and he does the right thing, says the right thing.
Sure.
And Tostimo's is fresh on the scene.
But that's just it. I feel like if they continue the trajectory that they're on right now, because again, they've only been doing this hard push in the last 3-4 weeks. They continue on this route. Next year, they're right there with Pete's. No,
Pete's, Nick's, whoever you want.
Nick's and Brewing.
Yeah, 100%. They are going to be a problem next year
because they're jumping in the comments. They're thanking people. They're doing specialty beefs, and they're getting fucking reviews. That's the other thing. Like a Seabrook, New Hampshire spot getting fucking regular reviews in the last month. It shows something.
I just reached out to my boy Johnny Mo. And first, I congratulated them on how well they did. They didn't win, but how well they did.
Right.
It was a tough matchup for anybody. And I also I said, listen, while I'm talking to you, I drive through Seabrook pretty often, like almost every weekend.
Is it on your way?
Yeah, literally, yeah. It's the first exit. It's right off the exit.
Speaking of which, jumping in the comments, Johnny Mo.
Oh, nice, my boy. So they're in Seabrook, right at the highway. There's this awesome beer and wine store in Seabrook. They also sell vapes and cigarettes, but I'm not about that life.
Right.
It used to be called Cigarette City. Now it's just the city.
Cigarette City.
Yeah, now it's just the city, but they have the best selection of craft beer.
Awesome 80s name.
You've never seen a selection like this of craft beer. It is so good, and the price is cheap. I like stopping there on the way up north for
so
July
it's a liquor
4th weekend.
Store.
No, beer and wine store.
Oh, fuck me, I guess.
New Hampshire, because they can't sell liquor at the fucking stores. Got to buy from the government and live free or die. But they're right near there, and I asked Johnny Mo, my boy, my best friend, we're hanging out pretty soon, I think. If he had gluten-free stuff, and because my wife, and he's like, yeah, just tell me what you need. I'm like, listen, if you have fucking gluten-free pizza, I'm done talking.
Oh my god,
my wife he has gluten-free buns, gluten-free. I'm like, fuck yes,
a beef shop on the way to your main house that's gluten-free.
That can do it,
motherfucker.
They have gluten-free onion rolls. My wife has an onion roll since Trice left Chicago.
Jesus,
it's been
Christ.
that long. Because we either stop at
left Chicago.
We used to stop at Wild Willie's a lot in Rochester, but they have a Confederate flag flying outside, so we stopped going there.
Jesus Christ,
that's new. That became something like 2 years ago. We stopped.
Wild Willie's, refresh my memory. Burger place.
Yep, really good burger place.
They have one in Watertown too, right?
Yeah, gluten-free buns. But
Jesus Christ, what happened?
They are flying a Confederate flag for grins. So we can't go there.
God bless them.
We don't go there anymore. My wife put the kibosh on that. No more. So we have Five Guys.
Mm-hmm.
We have Rusty Can if we're gonna eat it cold, reheat it at home.
Is Five Guys gluten?
Five Guys can do gluten-free burger on like a lettuce roll. No buns. It's terrible. Yeah, but still, she tolerates it.
Anybody can put lettuce on a fucking burger.
Yeah, but the fact there's no cross-contamination at Five Guys is huge.
Yeah,
So anyways, whatever. I know. So we have Five Guys, Rusty Can, or when we get up north, there's a place near us that has decent food and they can do some things for my wife.
Okay.
But this Tostimo's can do everything.
But now, as they say, Tostimo's has entered chat.
Yes, they are. So anyways, they're now in the rotation for our stop, and we're up there. Listen, every single Friday in the summer, I drive through Seabrook, and I will gladly take that exit 1, take a ride over, get myself a junior fucking beef, gluten-free pizza for the wife, and fried pickles for the kid, and we're fucking heading north.
There you go. And
but they
had a Johnny Mo and the fam.
Listen, trust me, we're gonna be hugging it out pretty soon. But we so they had the toughest matchup. Them and Nick's. I'm giving them the hardest fucking path, not even on purpose.
Okay.
Tostimo's was already doing great, but they weren't this juggernaut when I made the bracket. And they've done such a good job pushing and marketing and making themselves more.
They did their own groundswell.
Yeah, I don't know who runs the social media, Johnny or his wife, but they're killing it. Whoever's doing it.
Yeah. They're doing a fantastic job.
Also, my boy Siri Keyser, who you know Siri, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Apparently, him and Johnny Mo are boys as well. So 3 of us are probably hanging out soon.
There you go.
Big times, because he texted me. My boy Johnny almost pulled it off. I said, "Fuck yeah, our boy Johnny."
Our boy Johnny.
Me, you, Johnny, Mo, fucking pitcher of beer, maybe some carrot sticks. As Siri eats like a fucking queer. We're gonna get it. So Nixon Burlington had the toughest matchup besides the 2 Anthonys. But we are on.
That Anthony's one was fun though.
It was so much fun.
Watching that and watching what I love is if I'm actually like alert during those moments where it's getting tight and seeing like Anthony's Tewksbury on Instagram, like minute to minute, just posting stories being like, come on, we need 5 more votes. Come on. Dumping into the fucking story, politicking for those votes. That's the fun part of this shit.
Telling customers that walked in to vote.
Like, sign up right fucking
Join
now.
the group. And they have the advantage, so a lot of shops aren't open on Sundays. Anthony's is.
Oh, okay.
And that might give them a puncher's chance in this round because Bella's we're only doing this round on we're doing this whole round on Sunday because of the wedding I'm in on Saturday. I'm not going to try and do Beef Madness at a wedding.
You're doing one whole round on one day.
Yes, there's only 4 matchups. They're all happening Sunday.
All right.
And then the following weekend will be on Saturday and Monday. We'll do the final 4, and the final 2. But
so wait a minute. So you're doing the 8 on one day.
So this Sunday we'll do the 8. There'll be 4 matchups on Sunday for 8 shops.
And then next weekend,
the following Saturday, there'll be
4
2 matchups of the 4 shops.
And then the finals
on Monday.
Okay.
This is how college basketball and college football does it. I'm matching it. And it's going to be a 12-hour open voting on the finals.
It's going to be fucking wild.
It's 8 to 8, baby.
Fucking wild.
8 p.m. on Monday, April 7th, we will know who Beef Madness champion is. And honestly, I don't know.
So this coming, was it Saturday or Sunday?
This coming Sunday.
Sunday.
The Elite 8.
Who are the 8?
The 8 are Modern Butcher versus Londies in Peabody.
Oof.
Yep. CNS and Pepperell versus Tessie's.
Jesus.
Anthony's Tewksbury versus Bella's. In the marquee matchup. The heavyweight fucking fight.
Yeah.
Pete's Woburn versus Nixon Burlington.
That's the one we're waiting for.
Wait till you see the video that Tyler made.
Jesus Christ.
My boy Tyler visited both beef shops and took some film.
Oh, really?
Also last week.
George put his big dick on the table last week. He also bannered his fucking windows.
He also there's a video coming out from them too. There's a lot of videos coming out. Oh, George showed me a video last week of him with Nick of Nick's and Matthew of Nick's together having a little gamesmanship conversation.
Why in my head? Mostly because I can hear his accent in my head. I picture the goalie from Goon and those fucking Russians, and he's like, "Oh yeah, your fucking mother! I fuck your mother."
What's funny is he's Albania, which is not. It's Eastern Europe. It's like the start of Eastern Europe.
It's still the same shit.
He talks like fucking Borat from.
I'll fuck your mother.
I would like to have him just. We should get him to read quotes.
I'm your fucking goalie, you pieces of shit.
So I just saw it. So I was walking to Petco 2 days ago.
Yeah,
I was buying my cat a leash.
Mm-hmm. Buying your cat a leash, Jesus Christ!
I gotta buy my cat a harness and a leash because she wants to go outside. I don't have a harness for her.
Throw that thing in the fucking dumpster.
She's awesome. She loves. You know what the problem is? No, this cat loves me so much and hates everybody else. She's such a little cunt to everybody. She scratched my wife in the face last week for no reason. She's walking by.
Fucking cats.
I walk by. She purrs and cries and makes me pet her and licks my face. Like, hey, baby girl, oh, it's a good girl. And I decided, I told you, it's me and her in the pandemic. And
she's got you. She's got you right there.
No, she's qualified. She's a fucking Bengal. Literally, I have a fucking tiger in my house right now.
Yeah.
Anyways, I saw Nick from Nick's place, Matt's father, at Petco 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just walking out because they're Peabody guys, even though it's funny is everybody's like, oh, not North Shore beef. I'm like, everyone's from fucking Peabody, by the way.
Everybody's from North Shore, let's be honest.
Do you know? Okay, ready? Oh, hold on. Modern Butcher.
Yeah.
North Shore. I'm not going to tell you what city they live in, but North Shore. Owners. Londies. North Shore. Cetus and Pepperell. Originally from Peabody.
Yeah.
Tessie's, Egypt. I can't claim them.
Egypt.
Yeah. Anthony's, Tewksbury. I don't know what the fuck Adam's from. Mars.
The shit he's making, my God, we'll get to it in the ads.
You ever look at that guy? He's from a different country. Harry from Bella's. North Shore. Wife went to Fenwick.
Yeah.
Pete's. North
Fenwick
Shore.
girl.
Lives.
Oh, man.
Nick's place, I told you, they were
I knew
Peabody.
some of them.
Yeah. So anyways, these are all North Shore people. Just don't have their shops aren't in the North Shore.
Well, it's one of those things. It's like I remember it was an interesting. Someone made a for lack of a better term, a family tree of Italian restaurants in the North End, and they all started with Filippo in the North End, and they kind of branched out from there. It was wildly interesting how many of them, and we've talked about it. Nobody's actually made an actual visual family tree of the beef shops. But most of them have started from some form of like a Londies type of thing.
Bill and Bob's.
Bill and Bob's starts there, and then blah blah blah.
Bill and Bob's is the top of the tree, and then it spreads out.
A lot.
Well, if you want to do it, just one shop comparison. Ready?
Go ahead.
Bill and Bob's to Chicks in Ipswich, which is now Zeno's.
Yeah.
Ted Londy worked there.
Yeah.
Open Londies. Anthony's in Reading used to be a Londies.
Yep.
Now it's Anthony's.
Right.
Anthony's in Tewksbury is Anthony and Reading's brother-in-law. They're all connected,
it's all
man.
Connected.
And then if you want to even get weirder, hold on. The manager of Anthony's in Reading used to be Ramsey of Ramsey's. And Ramsey invested in Jamie's in the beginning.
Wow, really?
They're all connected, my man.
They're all fucking.
And everyone starts with my boy.
Nandalakis?
Nandis Laganakis. The legend. We'd go back in time and meet that guy right now. All right, so here's the matchups, though.
And we're not even talking about it, but like you're wearing it and you're covering it with your fucking microphone. That shirt is fucking fantastic.
I'm so happy.
It's amazing. It's literally where I got most of my beefs as a kid.
So this is the Full of Bowl shirt, like you're talking about. Full of Bowl used to be on Route 1 where McDonald's is.
Yep.
OG spot, around forever. So
used to let us 15-year-olds drink there all the time.
Oh, hey, listen. So
I can't close them anymore.
Reached out to Joe about making this shirt, and his boy Ralph and who does the graphic design for him.
Yeah.
He's like, do you have a better image, like a vector? I go, no, it's a fucking screenshot from Google Images. That's the best I can do.
You said what's a vector?
No, I know that. I know the word vector because when Trig draws, he asks him for a vector.
Vector? Who, a Victor?
Yeah. Isn't Vector the bad guy in like Despicable Me?
In what?
His name is Despicable Me, the kids movie.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
I think it's a great movie. Despicable Me's are awesome. Steve Carell is fucking Gru.
I mean, I know of it. I
the Minions. Come on.
But
Vector's the bad guy in the first one, I believe.
All right.
But anyways, I go no. I don't have a better version of this. Screenshot. I just went save, send. So Ralph, I think he redrew this.
You said that, yeah.
He had to recreate the logo in Seafood 2.
Seafood 2. It's so fucking clutch.
On my man's right bicep, he's holding the beer with his right hand, right bicep, USDA choice beef.
Mm-hmm.
Route 1 southbound Saugus, Mass, Full of Bowl.
It's so fucking good.
Seafood 2. These are available and are for sale right now if you choose you want to help support your boy who's drowning in beef madness right now.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's such a good shirt. It was cool when you did the Beachmont thing, but that wasn't my spot.
No, yeah, this
one I'm like, motherfucker, that's so good. That's so good. Because, yeah, like I said, in high school when I was 15 years old, that's where I drank.
I mean, I think vintage shirts are the way to go. I was going to do a Buzzies one, and then Crazy Buzzies opened. And then the guy got murdered. So,
maybe not.
A couple months. We'll wait a month or so. Buzzies is different than Crazy Buzzies. He's less crazy. Yeah.
Maybe we'll do some official vintage Kelly shirts in the future. Maybe. Perhaps. Who knows?
We can get the green light. So let's run down these matchups and make some predictions.
Let's run down the matchups, make some predictions, and then you're going to do some ads while I take a piss.
Okay.
All right.
We have Modern Butcher versus Londies.
Londies.
I agree.
I got to go. It's like you said, it's the first time Ted has been actually in the competition.
I agree. And also, every weekend, Modern's been first because they're the first one I made.
Yeah.
Like the first bracket. It wasn't on purpose, but they always go off while they're open on Saturdays. And the line be chirping.
Well, I mean,
people in line, hey, did you vote for Modern? Vote for Modern. Look, this is a Sunday now. There'll be no line on Sunday for them to get votes from.
Modern's a 10. But
they're also
polarizing. But Ted is Ted. Londies might be a 10, but they're not fucking Ted.
You know what's funny is Ted had said, I will not politics. Not going to try to maybe speak for itself.
That's huge. It's huge dick energy right there.
Yeah, but
I don't need to politic. I'm Ted fucking Londy, motherfuckers.
Yeah, but he's got a wife. Her name's Victoria, and she's politicking.
Well, I mean, you don't have to put a fucking. You don't have to spin my thing into it.
Listen.
I see. My thing was pretty fucking good. I was the fucking boost there.
I see who invites people to groups, and I know she's not going crazy, but Victoria Londy has invited a few people to the group. There's one
Ted
person
also has a Chronicle vote.
There's also one person who's the champion of this, and we'll get to him later.
But I don't think Chronicle people know how to vote.
No, they write in comments. Yes. Londies. That doesn't work that way.
They're literally writing posts, Londies. And they're just kidding. You can't fuck you.
Yes. So that's the Brady versus May division. We both agree that it's going to be Londies.
Yeah.
Again, I don't control this. This is a prediction. I don't even vote.
Honestly, at this point, I think I'm going to stop voting. I can't. I just can't.
Well, you should vote for some people.
I feel like it's tough.
You're right. You know why? I'll tell you why you shouldn't vote. Because you're one of my friends who gets listed.
Yeah.
As one
I know.
of the votes.
Oh, I know.
Oh, Dan,
it's me and Dan Bob on every fucking one.
Poor Dan Bob cannot go to Johnny's ever again.
We're usually opposites too.
Yes, and because he voted against Johnny's, and Johanna used to run Rockport House of Pizza, which was his favorite spot. And I put the screenshot up. I'm like, oh fuck, poor Dan Bob. And she's one of them waggles, if you will. She's a
you might want to start just kind of whiting that out.
Never.
I mean, I don't give a shit, but Dan Bob eats up there.
Controversy. Yeah, I agree.
I got one shop, and they're not in the running.
I think Londy's is going to beat Modern Butcher. That says nothing about the beef. That says a lot about the availability of the beef.
Right.
Okay. Again, both fantastic. I'm not throwing either on a bed. I don't know which I'd choose. A gun to my head.
Mm-hmm.
Gun to my head. If you told me any beef shop, which I posted the other day, I'm not picking any of these shops.
I couldn't answer that. I looked at your post a lot actually, and I put a thought to it. I couldn't. I couldn't figure it out.
I can't read what Garrett wrote. It's something about fucking his mom, I think.
Oh, it's exactly that.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I use protection, but she's too old to get pregnant. I'm just worried about the STDs she probably has.
That's exactly what that says. Good reading. Good reading, Andy.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate your concern. I'm not going to be your stepfather. Your dad's doing great. Choose a salad over a beef, you slob. I will not. Your mom has never complained about belly to belly missionary. She kind of enjoys the way the big belly flaps on hers.
She also likes tossing my salad.
Yes, my salad is what she likes to eat.
With jelly, not syrup.
I prefer syrup. Next matchup.
Mm-hmm.
CNS in Pepperell versus Tessie's in Tewksbury.
CNS.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I agree.
CNS.
Tewksbury is going to get fucking murked by a place in Pepperell because Bill is a fucking gangster.
Bill is an animal. Fucking animal.
He plays the game well. It's just funny. Like, where was he 2 years ago? Just making pizzas?
It's these fucking... Well, yeah, basically. It's these guys on the fucking come up who are like, oh, there's this whole community that we can fucking attract that are going to come and buy fucking shit from us.
I'm hearing things of 800 pounds of roast beef a week. Now, I'll compare this.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Londy's is around 2,000.
Sure. Yeah, but in Pepperell...
Yeah, my point is, Londy's is in fucking Peabody, next to Route 1, near 120 and 95. In the Pepperell, you got to drive forever. It's an Oregon Trail game.
So, for example, how many? What do they call the roasts? Is it a roast?
Roast.
Bottom round. Yeah. So for example,
bottom round show.
Yeah, sure. What would you say roughly 800 pounds is?
Probably 1,000. Well, 800 pounds is pre-cooked though. That's a pre-cooked price.
Like how many beefs are going on a slicer?
What I'm saying is, the 800 pounds is before it's cooked.
Sure.
When it gets cooked, it shrinks a little bit. We're gonna say 600 pounds of cooked beef, which is probably translates to about 800 sandwiches every week.
Okay.
Which is 120, 110 a day.
Okay.
So, sorry, 6 days a week. He's open 6 days a week, so 130 a day.
130 rounds
sandwiches.
Oh no! I mean, how many fucking?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
How many beefs are going on the slicer?
I mean, they're probably 15 pounds each.
15, 20?
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of math, my man.
That's a lot
40
of
40 to 50 rounds.
That's a lot of beef, pal.
They're cooking some fucking sandwiches every day. They're killing
That's what I'm talking about.
So, CNS doesn't sell as much as Tessie's probably because Tessie's is in Tewksbury, which is a fantastic beef area.
Sure.
Yeah, I nailed that. 800 raw is 620 cooked. I said 600, Paul.
Yeah, you were good.
Boom. Look at me guessing like a fucking champ.
There you go.
But CNS, Tessie's has always been a very popular place. They'll stay a popular place. But CNS is fucking
CNS
hot
is
right
a
now.
Monster right now.
They're so hot right now. And I think they're taking out Tessie's.
Yep.
And Tessie's gets fucked every year in the Elite Eight. They never get past this. Again, they don't care. They're doing fine.
Do you remember who they had last year?
They don't make it past Bella's usually.
Mm-hmm.
That's been what I've set them up to beat or go against, not beat, but, go against. But This year I didn't because I just didn't. Oh, last year they went against Anthony's and Tewksbury and beat them, and then lost in the final 4.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they are famously like Jerry's Glamour Beefs.
They're huge. They're beautiful, but some people have claimed they're not full of flavor.
A big Jim jumping in the comments, 28 to 30 pounds per roast.
My man's making big roasts.
Big ass roasts.
I heard 15 to 14 for the big hangers. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking something else. I don't know. So again, we both agree CNS will beat Tessie's, and again, no Shirley the shop. We're down to the fucking last 8, the nitty gritty.
This is it.
Our sponsor, Anthony's in Tewksbury, going against a shop that's made the finals 3 straight years.
Yep.
One of the favorites to win the whole thing. Adam, I love you. I mean it. You're gonna get fucking curb stomped.
Who?
Bellas.
Oof.
Sorry,
buddy. Sorry, buddy.
You know what's funny though? The fact he beat his brother-in-law last week.
It's funny. And it's awesome.
The shit I know because he told me he talked to Anthony.
Yeah.
The two of them have a good, combative, funny relationship, and the shit talking was incredible. And he won. He won the championship last week by being the best Anthony's in the family.
So the funny part is that what you just said, I didn't know this. Anthony is actually in Reading.
Yes, Anthony's in Reading.
Adam is at Anthony's in Tewksbury.
Yes, sir. That's a fact. And the guy who owns the Methuen one.
Like, I'm the fucking better Anthony, asshole.
That's right. I'm not even Anthony. I'm better than you. The guy who owns Methuen, Al Delano would know if he's still watching. I can't think of his name.
There is an Anthony's in Methuen, isn't there?
Yes. Yeah. But they used to own that together. They sold to the same guy who owns Greg's in Gloucester. Indian name, can't think of it right now. Rahul, who's killing it at Anthony's in Methuen. Greg's in Gloucester could use a little attention, but we're not sure about that.
What's the one Billy goes to all the time?
Kings in Gloucester.
Oh, okay. All right.
And they have like a 9-foot tall Albanian working there.
Fair enough.
It's a little diner. You can't fit in there. His head's always crooked.
This they got it down. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, they sling 8s.
They're throwing that big dick in there.
What the fuck just happened?
What? Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, sir. What are you doing?
I don't know. My phone. My.
You're still
goddamn.
You're still live. You're still on with me.
No, I'm fine. That's good. Something happened with my laptop.
Sons of bitches.
My laptop got fucked up.
Calm down, sons of bitches.
I think someone. You know what happens with Apple phones?
Did you get a FaceTime like we did during our live show at the Cabaret?
Yeah, because my daughter's fucking phone's connected to this.
In the middle of fucking big tits in the fucking Cabaret, all of a sudden in my headphones, I start hearing boop 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 boop. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I look, and there's a fucking FaceTime coming on Andy's MacBook. Like, fuck you.
Every time you do anything with Apple on the cloud, we have phones and iPads.
Oh, it's terrible. I fucking hate them.
Oh, my God. Now I'm getting texts that I don't want to see, obviously, for good reason. Ugh,
all right.
The marquee.
So unfortunately, Bella is moving forward. Sorry,
yeah,
Adam.
Yeah, I mean, we
love Harry, but Adam's a boy.
Adam sends the money, and Harry stopped a year ago. So
exactly.
We're going to root for Adam, but we know the outcome's going to be Harry.
Maybe I will vote just to give Adam that one boost.
Yeah, it's as good as Adam. And speaking of, although he has a new beef.
I was going to say we're going to talk about it in the sponsor, but yeah, go ahead.
So the other night, I was thinking to myself, I have an idea for a sandwich. We've had the 3-way, the 4-way, the 5-way, which is the gangbang.
Right.
But once you get past 5, it's just dicks and vagina everywhere. And now we're in a gangbang. Now we're in an orgy.
It's just sloppy at that point.
Just sloppy. Too many people, too many holes. And I said it,
spanking asses everywhere.
So if you take a 3-way, which is sauce, mayo, cheese, as you know, add the onion rings, get a 4-way. Now, the gangbang takes a ride to Horseradish City, but we're not doing that.
All right.
We're going fried pickles, fried jalapenos.
Fuck yeah.
So that's tubular vegetables. That's 6-way. That is a 6-way. We are now into orgy territory, but because Adam told me he can't call a sandwich an orgy for personal reasons and family reasons.
Sure, family business.
I said we're going to say the O.R.G. The ORG.
I mean, I feel like mine was better.
Yeah, but yours was too obvious. It's an orgy.
The O.
Mine's the ORG.
The capital O, capital R, hyphen G.
Pronounce it.
Orgy.
Yeah. Mine is the ORG.
Yours is the org.
Mine's the ORG.
Yeah, okay.
GFY, the ORG. That's why the periods are there.
Fuck yeah, it is.
So that's the new sandwich there, and I'm gonna next time I have a chance to get the fuck out of Dodge and go somewhere and have a beef.
Is it just regular Jimmy, or is it something special?
I will probably go with the sauce from the Devil's Three-Way.
That's that spicy shit, right?
Yeah, I'll probably do mayo Devil's Three-Way sauce. I'm gonna get weird with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna shit funny for a week.
Well, it's fucking worth it, right? Mm-hmm. It's got to be worth it. It sounds stupid ridiculous.
I mean, come on, fried jalapenos and fried pickles on a beef. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Onion rings. What are we doing?
Yeah.
We gotta come in our pants. Last orgy matchup of this Elite Eight is going off at 6:00 on Sunday. Set your fucking watches. Set your calendar. It is going to be a fucking bloodbath.
Mm-hmm.
People have to make a choice. If you live in this Middlesex County Route 3 area in Woburn or Burlington or Lexington or fucking Wilmington, this area, whatever you live near, 128 corridor, Reading and Stoneham too. These are your two best beef shops in your area. There's no one. These might be the two best beef shops in the world.
Sure.
They have a claim to this, and they got to face each other in the Elite Eight. But you know why? Because I had to have this happen. The entire bracket was based on this matchup. We set it up. I set it up that this would happen, and I can't guarantee the next round this would happen. I can't guarantee either one of them gets past Bella's or Londy's or no. It had to happen here because there's no guarantee, and we have to get matchups that matter.
Sure.
And this one is going to be ugly.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's your prediction, Kimo Sabi?
I think George has it. I think George has it. I really do. He's coming in with too much confidence. He hasn't changed a goddamn thing from winning the last year. I think George has it.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
This one I'm definitely not voting on. I can't.
The edge is so. I really feel like taking action on this one.
That's going to be next year's fucking project is finding a way to fucking get DraftKings involved in this shit.
Oh no, I could just ask my buddy to bankroll it and take action.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Get like legitimate action on this fucking thing.
If I was going to lay a spread,
it's getting to that fucking point. It's getting to that point. Like the shops are taking it that serious.
I would put if I'm going to put a spread. You know what a spread is, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Margin of victory.
Mm-hmm.
Modern Butcher versus Londy's. I'd put Londy's a 100 vote favorite.
Yep.
CNS versus Tessie's. I'd put CNS as a 150 vote favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Bella's versus Anthony's, a 200 vote favorite for Bella's.
Mm-hmm.
I would put this as a pick'em. I would not put a margin of victory. I don't fucking have a clue.
Yeah.
This is the most exciting matchup we've ever had besides a final.
It's funny because we had this with the Anthonys and we weren't expecting it.
I didn't think Reading would do that well.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like this was what we were looking forward to. This was what was anticipated as the matchup of the fucking tournament, and we already had something like that.
I think this one's going to have so many votes that it's going to be ridiculous. Now, George has the quiet confidence, but I guarantee you he's unloading his arsenal.
Is he quiet?
Well, no, you're right. He's not quiet.
I mean,
but
come on. He came on our show and kind of whipped his dick out.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm the champion.
Not quiet, but like arrogant confidence.
Well, he's got that. He's got that. The reigning championship type of confidence.
Well, you think about it, like
where it's like I'm the champ of this. You have to beat me. I don't have to beat you. Type of thing.
And no one's ever won it twice or twice in a row.
True.
So
which is hilarious because this isn't even the finals.
He could lose this year, and he will lose nothing besides
lose this round.
Yeah, and he'll probably gain business.
Yeah, of course he would.
Yeah, and his kitchen is comically small.
Yeah.
Which is not my word. Tyler was there the other day, and he said his kitchen is comically small.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pick'em. This is the best matchup of any previous, any early round we've had, like not final four.
Yeah.
And I can't wait because I think that Matt's the future of the industry.
100%.
And George is the current, like LeBron, early days, like Kobe in their prime. And it's just like Matt's. Okay, this is how it is.
Mm-hmm.
George is Kobe in his prime, and Matt's LeBron coming up. The next person to take the crown. Right. Or if you're going to go Jordan, then Kobe. Whatever you want to do. Like that's Ted Londy's Jordan. Yeah. Bald-headed, handsome, and probably shoot you. No, but it's exciting. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait. And it's going to be, I might do 4 hours of voting this weekend.
Why wouldn't you? So what was the last one was 3, right?
Three.
I figured that's what you were doing. Like each week you went up an extra hour.
Well, the problem is it starts at 6 and that's 10 o'clock on a March Madness Sunday. So
I'll be started earlier.
I'll just start an
hour earlier.
I'll set an alarm. It's fine.
Alarm.
I could be passed out at 9:30. Who knows? I have a wedding the previous day. I'll fucking Matt West or Tyler do it.
Yeah, as long as we get some fucking contingency plans going on.
All right, what ads am I doing so you can piss then I can piss?
Gary, Ben, and if I get back, Twisted Fate.
Gary, Ben, and Twisted Fate. All right, Gary's Girolamo group of Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram. Listen, it's getting warmer. It's spring. Spring has sprung. It is now time to start to think about buying a house. Housing prices aren't going down. I have news for you. They aren't making more land. We're not going to Mars. We're not going to the fucking moon. Unless you live in Beverly, we're not building up to the sky. So if you want to buy a house and you've been saving up, living in your mom's basement, saving your money, getting tattoos like a fucking loser, now's the time. And there's also creative ways to buy a house. Like this house I'm living in now, when I bought it, it came with my mother-in-law and we built her in-law apartment. A lot of cities around here allow that. You just got to get creative to get yourself in a home because you don't want to be stuck in a fucking apartment wasting money. What you got to do is you got to go to Buy and Refi, reach out to Gary, get your rate quote, get pre-approved. Go into the open houses with just a giant swollen cock. Like, I can buy this house. I have been given all the tools to buy this house. And Gary is the guy to do it with. He's the GOAT of finance guys because it's streamlined. He can't give you a better rate, but he give you better service. And also, I'm friends with these people at this office, and I'd like them to do well. And I don't want people losing their jobs and shit. They're all good guys over there. So at Buy and Refi on Instagram, Gary Girolamo group of Cross Country Mortgage. Reach out, get a rate quote, and buy your fucking house. Now is the time. No time like the present. That's why they call it today or something, because it's a gift. Is that how it works? I don't think it does. I don't care. At Ben Franklin, Print Company in Middleton, my shirt manufacturer. He makes all my shirts, all my stickers, all my shit, all my banners. He'll wrap your boat. He'll wrap your car. He'll wrap your snowboard. He'll wrap your cock in your casket. At Ben Franklin _Printco on Instagram. Joe's the best. We saw him in action last Monday.
He's an animal.
With the Fibbers family. The man can do his job better than anyone. Mm-hmm. When you call to get an estimate, just be nice.
Be nice to the lady.
They answer the phone. She's doing her best. She's doing a good job. She's wonderful. No, but Ben, Joe is the best. But if you wanna go there and you want to get anything patriotic, my man knows the flag code better than anyone.
What's that mean?
The American flag, if it's going to be put on clothing, has to be used a certain way.
Oh,
most of the shit you see these patriots, these Americas wearing is actually illegal.
Go on.
The flag has to be facing a certain way. It has to look like you're going toward the battle, not away from it. So if you look on the side sleeve of someone's shirt, the American flag is backwards usually.
Yeah.
And that signifies you running towards the enemy, not away from it.
Huh.
If you're running backwards or backing up,
wait. So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, okay.
You're going toward battle. So if you look at an American flag and it's facing the correct direction on the arm.
So if like let's say like looking at my arm right now.
Yeah.
If the stars are over here and the stripes are going that way.
That's the right way. 'Cause you're going toward the enemy.
That's right.
And if they're backwards, it means you're backing away. You're walking backwards.
No fucking idea.
That's the thing. No one knows flag code.
Nobody knows that fucking shit.
But he's if you want patriotic stuff, he'll print it. But you're getting flag code fucking rules, and I love that about him because I'm a big flag code guy. You know.
Sure.
Huge flag code guy.
Sure. I just learned the flag code was a thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a layered, complicated thing. And my man Joe knows. Listen, it's Ben Franklin Print Company. If he's not going to know flag code, who the fuck will?
He knows everything there is to know about Ben Franklin also.
Yes.
Just the man himself, by the way.
The guy invented a lot of shit. He did. But think about if you name your print company after a founding father, you better know the fucking rules.
You better know something about him.
So don't go in there asking for American flag going the wrong way. He's going to cunt putt you out of the fucking building. Joe's the best. He knows his shit.
Turn your flag around.
Yeah, he's going to turn your flag around. I think they call that gay therapy.
There you go.
At Ben Franklin Printco on Instagram. Actually, at Ben Franklin _Printco on Instagram.
Yep.
Mike, website address. I'm going to go piss.
It is benfranklinprintco.com. 177 North Main Street in Middleton. And if you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your first order, kid. Twist of Fate Brewing in Danvers. 120 Andover Street in Danvers. That's Route 114 in Danvers. Right next to the Guitar Center in front of the Walmart. Go to twistedfatebrewing.com. Click on Find Our Beer. You can find out where Twisted Fate is being poured in bars and what liquor stores are selling Twisted Fate. You can also go to their Instagram at Twisted Fate Brewing. Find their tap room hours. Let's see. Looking ahead, Thursday, the 27th, open 3 to 9. There you go. 3 to 9. Friday, the 28th, 3 to 9 as well. 1 to 8 on Saturday, noon to 7 on Sunday, Monday 4 to 8. And of course, you can find on tap and in cans the F Buddies beer, the lager you deserve, kid. The fucking lager you deserve. It's the most crushable beer of the goddamn summer. It should be in everybody's cooler. Get yourself a case or two. Not just a 4-pack, a case or two.
This one?
Of that one.
Oh, this is a good one.
I need myself at least a few of those.
Oh, we got to talk about this. So what's the plan with the cases you're owed? Because we have to...
Yeah,
full disclosure.
You can't send cases. I understand that.
So full disclosure, I always do this. When Dave and I and whoever else does a beer, it's not a for pay thing. It's a cool experience, and we get free beer.
Right.
So Dave owes you a couple cases, but you're in Florida.
I am.
So I'm thinking, what, you're going to bring it to your brother's house or mom's house? If it's your mom's house, I'll hand deliver.
Yeah.
I'll bring I'll use my fingers.
Yeah. So more than likely, you're just gonna have to drop them at mom's house.
Drop it at mom's
house, and then whether it's for the still untitled Ferg Fest when I come up, or or something else, I'll just have to bring an extra suitcase and pack that shit up.
A zoot suitcase.
A zoot suitcase.
Like George in his zoot suit, according to Eli.
It wasn't a zoot suit. It was definitely a cocaine suit.
No, it was fucking Don Johnson.
Yeah. He literally had the t-shirt under the goddamn jacket.
Man fucks.
The man fucks. Unclipped. Hard unclipped.
Oh, you should have asked him. We should have had Madison ask that question.
We really should have.
Yep.
But yeah, that's probably how we're going to get that shit down to me.
Okay.
So I'll have you swing it over to Mom's, and then I'll figure it out from there.
Swing that cock over to Mom's.
Yep. Swing that old Beef Johnson over to Mom's.
Listen, she don't need much, but what I got's plenty.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anthony's, speaking of.
Ooh.
Anthony's in Tewksbury, 1921 Main Street in Tewksbury. Anthony'sTewksbury.com is the website where you can order online. And ARB Tewksbury is the gram where click right on it and you can see that not orgy, but ORG.
ORG.
ORG has entered the chat. Oh. He did a whole fucking poem with this fucking thing.
Listen, Anthony's fucking crazy.
The bracket is burning. The beef wars are real. From Tewksbury we've come to the top of the meal. Kelly's got cooked. Superior got fried. Now Redding's up next, and they won't survive.
Fuck yes.
Oh, it goes on. We're rolling out heat. A brand new creation. The ORG, a beef revelation. Jalapenos pop, fried pickles collide, onion rings stacked with American pride. Brother.
Yes. So good.
They claim they're contenders. They wear the same name, but everyone knows we invented this game. This sounds like one of my promos. Our beef hits harder. Our crowd's twice as loud. We're the kings of this bracket. We're making Mom proud.
Yes.
Redding keeps talking, but deep down they know they're riding our wave, just putting on a show. Thin slice perfection, that's how it's done. But in Tewksbury's hands, we're second to none. The ORG drops. It's chaos, it's fire. The kind of roast beef that legends require. So Redding, good luck. You're facing the best. And after this round, you'll be joining the rest. We're cutting the nets. This bracket's our stage. Tewksbury's the champ. Redding's out of their cage. The madness is ours. The beef gods agree. There's only one Anthony's, and it's Tewksbury.
That is serious.
Fuck. Like, if I read this like right before they actually went up against Redding, it would have been fucking all over.
That was banana land good.
That's so fucking good. Also, the sandwich just looks ridiculous.
Do you know whose idea the sandwich was?
Yours? I'm going with?
Yeah.
I'm going with let's see. It's a stacked fucking three-way with fried jalapenos, fried pickles, fried onion rings, and it's called the orgy. I don't know. Maybe the guy who's drunkenly texts the fucking owner multiple times with sexual innuendos.
Like the Devil's Three-Way?
The Devil's Three-Way.
So I used to have Matt Marquis from Jamie's, and I always gave Matt the my text, my ideas. Right. And my wife has had incredible ideas. She named half his menu.
She named this fucking show. I still give her credit for that.
But Matt's in Burlington, and he's getting all chefy with it with pumpkins and things. And I'm not looking for pumpkin fucking spice latte beefs. I'm looking for some weird shit. And
Nobody wants that.
Adam is just going with it. The Dirty Sanchez? Yes, we'll put a taco on a beef. Great idea, Paul.
Fuck yeah. Taco spice beef. There we go.
Sounds incredible. Good call. Thank you. You just named it. Cleveland Steamer coming. We got all the plans.
Shit covered beef.
That's right. Just make it poopy. So,
there you go. Chocolate covered beef. Terry Sanchez.
Yep. Yeah, Matt Adam's now my sounding board.
Yeah,
and I and he's very receptive, but also he's like, "Oh, I was busy at Foxwoods all weekend. I didn't sleep." I'm like, "Of course you were. Why wouldn't you be a psycho?"
Busy at Foxwoods.
I was at a bachelor party. I didn't sleep. You slept plenty.
Attaboy. All right.
Mark put out in the chat. Mayo, horseradish sauce, blue cheese, beef called the cum stain. Love it. Mitch Cumstein, my old college roommate.
Mitch Cumstein.
Call it the Mitch Cumstein first of all, Mark. Let's be honest.
First, there it is.
Mitch Cumstein.
It's more palatable.
That's right. Yes, isn't it?
You can swallow a Mitch Cumstein a little easier.
Yeah, the dirty sheets.
All right.
The wet spot.
So the topic is called Fem Andy.
It's supposed to say feminist.
It's supposed to say feminist, but that word is way too fucking long. First of all, you've been going through some shit, sir.
Listen, I'm a feminist.
You are a feminist.
I'm a defender of the ladies. I have in my house. I have two human women. Human women. One feline woman and one canine boy.
Go on.
I don't.
I'm a feminist. Dog.
No, my boy. Me and Leo are the only two men in the house. The rest is bitches, broads, if you will. But
we hide in the bathroom and eat McDonald's together. We're men.
It's been a while since we've done that. It's been a while. So in the Facebook group recently, is stretching back a few weeks and up till now, there's been some aggression toward the ladies, and some ladies provoke, and back and forth they go, and a line gets crossed, and shit happens.
Sure.
And I get that when it's a back and forth, and there's a back and forth and a provocation from one side or the other. That's a gray area, and whatever. But when I wake up, last night when I'm looking at a review from Dan Bob's daughter,
sure,
16-year-old K Bob,
sure,
and she's asking for donations to a class trip.
Sure.
In the review, mentioning her dad, Dan Robertson, who's not that old, he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
It made it pretty clear she's a child. She also said, "Hey, besties."
Yeah, she did.
Everything about that review was juvenile and not in that weird way, like where you're like immature. No, it was a kid talking about Fortnite and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone suggests instead of getting money through this donation portal she posted a link to, she should sell her body for money, sell sex for money.
Sure.
Literally, the word was "sell sex for money."
Was that the word? That wasn't the word.
Fuck for money?
That was the word.
Thank you. Fuck for money. And dollar sign, dollar bills, y'all.
Excuse me, madam. Maybe you would like to partake in the profession of prostitution.
So I immediately deleted it and put the guy on probation. Then a few minutes later, I'm like, I gotta remove this guy. And then the guy was one of them decent members that doesn't do anything wrong. Like maybe just drunk.
Sure.
So I put it to the boys. I'm like, listen, it's up to you, and Dan Bob especially because it's his daughter. I'm like, the guy's gone. If you want me to, because he's actually in my DMs apologizing.
So
I didn't know. How would I know? You want to deep dive into a profile? I said, dude, read the fucking post. She basically said I'm a child.
Yeah.
Without writing I'm a child, she said I'm a child. It's obvious. Read the fucking post.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, which is why I ended up making the ultimate decision. It's an old thing my dad used to say to my uncle, who was a liar. Either you're a liar or you're fucking stupid. Either way, you're wrong.
Right.
This guy, either he didn't know because he's fucking stupid.
Right.
Or he did know he's a fucking liar.
Right.
Which is why he's gone. But
you said you put it to the group, and the group.
Oh, Dan Bob was he was already booted, and Dan Bob said, "No, we're good. I'm done with this. He's gone.
Keep him.
No, gone.
No.
See you later.
Keep
gone.
him booted.
Yeah, keep him booted. Yeah, everyone agreed, and I just wanted to make sure I wasn't
Overreacting.
Not even overreacting because I reacted properly, but
being reactionary.
Is this person this bad? But yeah, he just not needed. You gotta apologize and tell him I said sorry. No, I'm telling him, Dick, fuck off.
It sucks that we're starting here because I so wanted to go heel on this whole fucking topic.
I know. I set you up for this. Then this morning, unrelated, different woman, adult woman this time.
Because here's the thing. Let me just, because it's not hard to figure these things out. First of all, if you don't know, if you're in the beef group and you don't know that Kelly Robertson is fucking Dan Bob's teenage daughter, you're fucking retarded. Yep. He's in almost every picture of hers. Yep. You're fucking retarded.
Also, so they have the same last name.
And she does, for a person of her age, fantastic reviews, better than like 90% of the people in the fucking group. So you drop a like and move the fuck on.
Or you could,
as an adult male.
I told her to get a job, but that's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I moved the fuck on. Here's a like, great job, good review, moving on.
Plenty of people said things toward her that weren't of sexual nature that were plenty acceptable.
I find it best to not interact with children on a general basis.
A lot of us know her decently well, and especially these nerds.
The weird fact is, I fucking met her at FergFest.
Yeah.
But
a lot of these guys play Fortnite. Dan and Billy and Fitzy and Mordaunt and Matt West. They play Fortnite at night, and Kate
really?
plays with them. They all love it. I wish I could play. I wish I had time for it. I want to play. Fortnite's fun.
Is it?
I played before my kid. I'm terrible at it, but it's fun.
All right, whatever.
Because the world gets smaller. It keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So you have to get near each other. Yeah, so you have to you got to find guns and weapons, and you get these fucking people who know like karate and shit,
like farms and shit.
No, that's fucking Minecraft. Fortnite's a fighting
I don't
game.
know.
All right, so Fortnite is a live action person to person fighting game where you have fucking machine guns and you can wear fucking outfits and be Spider-Man or Deadpool.
Has South Park done an episode on this? Because that's the only way I know this shit.
I don't know, but so you're in this world, like this circle.
Okay.
And there's a map on the screen, and the world keeps getting smaller, which makes you interact with each other until one person's left. It's a battle royale. It's actually quite a bit of fun, but people are too good at it for me, and I'm not good at it. My daughter's great at it. She keeps fucking saving me.
Kids are great at this stuff.
Yeah. But no, some adults are too. Some adults are too. This game's wildly popular amongst adults and children.
Fair fucks.
But anyway, so they're all very familiar with her because her and Dan play together and the boys play with them. So they can make fun of her, and I gave her a little shade, get a job. But I didn't tell her to locate a corner.
Well, like Mark's saying, go scoop ice cream.
Yeah, that's also their inside joke. That's the whole thing.
Is that a Fortnite joke? I don't
No.
Or just go get a fucking job?
No, it's an inside joke between them and her. They told her to get a job. Whatever, doesn't matter. That's over. We fixed that. Guy's gone. Unrelated this morning. Unrelated. Just a random Facebook message for a member that's been around for years.
Yeah.
Nice girl. She does reviews. She takes the shit. People give her shit. She's been known to let a beef sit in a bag for hours, put lettuce and tomato on it. Bitch don't care.
I've probably called her a cunt once or twice.
You may have. But you didn't go into her profile, find a bad picture of her.
Yeah.
Screenshot it, repost in the comments, tag all your friends, and to rate her beef.
Well, that seems like a wildly psychopathic thing to do. And also it takes way more effort than just dropping a gift that says, stop being a cunt.
So all these things have happened recently.
Wow.
And I says to the moderators,
I'll say, stop being a cunt over here.
The moderators and admins, I said it's time to address this.
And
one of the
fur,
yeah, pussy boy, and I wrote.
You definitely got hacked by a pussy.
No, I had to. I have to white knight the ladies. I'm a feminist after all.
What is okay? So this is actually something that I haven't Googled. But I've seen a million fucking times. I have no idea what it means. What were those 4 initials that you put at the beginning? It was 4 letters. I forget what they are, and I'm
TLDR.
Yeah, what does that mean?
too long, didn't read.
Really?
Yeah, it's for idiots who have no reading comprehension. I put like the gist of the post.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The summary, because people can't read.
That's right. Okay.
TLDR.
I've seen it a million times, and I've never given a shit enough to Google it. What it means.
TLDR is too long, didn't read. It's a funny. It's actually, I do it to Jerry a lot.
I usually just say I didn't read that shit, dummy.
Yeah. So Jerry at Merrimack Valley writes novels sometimes.
Oh my God, he does.
And I'll TLDR him all the time. And I did a long one. And I felt bad. I'll tell you why I felt bad. Matt West is one of the admins, runs the page with me. Fantastic. Helps so much.
Yeah.
And he wrote something up in his own words that was good. It was pretty much to the point, but I'm wordy. And he's like, should I post this? I go, here's the thing. And I'm not trying to be a dick right now.
Go ahead.
It has to come from me.
Yeah.
It
would get beat up a lot more if it came from him.
It can't come from anyone else but me.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I know. I have to be the disciplinarian for these people because Matt hasn't built up. Matt's a quiet member. Doesn't do a ton of reviews. He was there for Chronicle.
You're you.
I'm the one that has to do it.
You have to be the face of this thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not going to land properly. I can't.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be like arrogant king guy, control freak, but I have to be the one that does certain things.
I don't think anyone would take it that way, and I don't think anyone should take it that way because there has to be a face of everything, and you are the face of this. So when stuff like this happens, if it comes from somebody else, like there's probably a whole lot of people that don't know Matt's even a fucking admin.
Nope, they wouldn't know.
You know what I mean? So if he posts that, you're going to get a lot of, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. So like, put it to like wrestling. I'm Vince.
Yeah, exactly.
In the 80s, and like Matt's,
you're pooping on chests.
Yeah, but like Matt's, I don't know who the hierarchy worked, but like whoever Vince's number 2 was, who we didn't talk too much.
Johnny Ace, who was also pooping on chests.
Yes. So yeah, you're high ranking officer,
a bunch of shit chested motherfuckers.
No one's gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
And again, there's no. It sounds like being a dick. I'm not being a dick. Just no one does it. No one cares.
Oh, I don't think you sound like a dick, to be honest with you. I gave you a shit because that's what I do.
Yeah, no,
but I gave you shit privately. I wasn't, there was no instinct to be like, oh, I'm gonna fucking shit on him in this post because I got what you were doing.
Yeah. What's funny is you go, I think someone hacked your account because you're being a pussy.
No, I think some pussy hacked your account.
And I thought to myself, only one person knows my password besides me, and it's you.
That would be actually
so funny. I think you were the pussy.
There we go.
Because in order for Mike to put the show on, he has to have my password.
For a couple more weeks.
Yeah, it had to be said. It was, listen, I came across as a fucking vagina who's anti-men, pro-woman. Listen, I know.
Look, but we get it. You were on Chronicle. You're trying to be more mainstream, and you're trying to appeal to the vaginal demographics.
90% of posts are men. 35% of the group's women.
Well,
even
90% of men, 75% are vaginal.
Here's the thing, too, is like, I haven't seen her. I mean, for obvious reasons, Tashi's not reviewing.
Right.
But, I mean, she still does participate.
But she still gives enough shit.
Yeah, she could. She might have to tone down her shit or start catching heat because
that's where when I texted you and I said like I was gonna go heel on this. That's kind of where I was going with it.
Well,
it's like listen, you gotta thicken up a bit.
If you bring up Michael Roo's tits every time he posts, at some point he's gonna call you a cunt.
Yeah, and you can't take that shit personally.
Nope. It's
part of the game. If you're going to be in the game, you got to play the game. And there's
such a gray area. There's no like obvious. So what we've decided is this is how we've decided to handle it. If someone is vague in a post, just women in general, talking about fucking period blood, stupid shit, juvenile, whatever. Move on. Let them catch heat. But if someone is targeting someone.
Right.
And that person is not at least playful with it, there's the problem. where you call someone ugly for no reason, or you call someone a cum dumpster. Later in the game, when you guys had your spat and it's over, but the cum dumpster stuff still happens.
And again, I'm not trying to dump on Tashi here, but if you tag somebody in an irrelevant post and they start clapping back because they weren't a part of that post, because there's a lot of side chatter in comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, you can't ban everybody.
Yeah, but in that case, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I'm privy to.
Yeah, but
that's been told.
I
know.
You know what I mean?
Here's the thing, though.
You can't it's either all okay or none of it's okay.
I told one to stop and both to stop and one didn't.
Right. I know. I got you. I know. In that situation,
though, both on that situation, both of them were fucking flying over lines.
Right.
They were fucking Smokey crossing the line every fucking day.
But it's like having even the shred of that knowledge, and then seeing stuff like this guy made a beef post, and all of a sudden there's like someone else being called out that hasn't even commented in this, and it's like, where the fuck is this going? Because I'm sitting here as the outside observer being like, I'm going to watch and see where this fucking goes, because I don't know what this is about, but this guy just got called out on this other guy's fucking post, and this guy is, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
And it's like, so sometimes people get shot in the crossfire and shrapnel gets had.
With that one in particular, there was the final straw for me was a comment unrelated by the male person in this situation.
But that's not even what I'm talking about right now, because that one I know, and that one we can put to rest, because I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
And nobody here listening knows what the fuck we're talking about, but we know what we're talking about, and that one isn't what I'm talking. I'm talking about something today.
Oh, today. Okay, I'm sorry.
Literally fucking today. There was a fucking post and then a comment with someone else being tagged in the comment, and it was the first fucking comment, and that guy had nothing to do with this fucking thing, and it's like, where the fuck is this going? And I'm just gonna sit here and watch.
So did Tashi bring up Rue's tits?
Nope, it had nothing to do with Michael.
Okay,
so it's just like, where's the line? It's like, if you're gonna bring someone else into this, and that guy's gonna smack you, and then you're gonna get a butthurt about this, and it's like,
it's targeting, and that has to stop. That's the problem. It's targeting.
Yeah.
We got to stop targeting people who aren't in on the joke.
I know he said it about Dan Bob's daughter, but I think she should also go scoop ice cream.
I agree. No, scooping ice cream is a good job for her.
Everybody should go fucking scoop ice cream.
When she told me that she doesn't believe in child labor, I said, well, I can get you a job at Johnny's tomorrow. Maybe not anymore. Now that Dan Bob fucking burned that bridge.
Jesus.
Ruined that.
Way to vote for the wrong fucking team.
I mean, listen, pal, you don't got to vote. And also, Johanna has been very, very, very loyal to you over the years.
I mean,
he didn't pay for a Rock Put House Pizza Beef in years, and he voted against her. What a fucking asshole. Anyways.
Whoops. Anyway.
Real quick, before we get to the next topic, it was one we didn't include, and I want to just give it a quick little breath.
Sure.
George Foreman just died.
Oh, we didn't do that one.
It's not part of the rundown. I was a huge George Foreman guy.
I didn't like his grill.
Really?
Nope. Dried out phenomenal burgers. I'm not a dry burger guy.
You had it on too long. There's a low setting. Come on, how dare you? I could cook a medium rare burger on George Foreman grill. I have a George Foreman grill upstairs. I'll do it right now.
I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan of his grill.
It wasn't. I mean, it made.
I like to cook burgers
cheeses
the regular way on a grill.
No, of course, grilled cheeses were his jam.
Fair fucks.
It was a pepper panini machine.
It's a panini machine.
Yeah. His grill was fine.
Yeah.
Which Hulk Hogan grill, which we've talked about.
As far as burgers go, I wasn't a fan of his grill.
But remember Hulk Hogan was offered that grill and said no?
Mm-hmm.
Idiot.
Well, Hulk says that.
That's okay.
Well, Hulk has also said he turned down a lot of things like Rambo.
Imagine. So here's the thing, though.
I mean, the things Hulk turned down.
I was a huge boxing fan in the 90s.
Yeah.
And there was this lull after Tyson went to jail, and Holyfield had no ear, and there's a lot of things. And George Foreman, at 45 years old, came out of retirement. George fought Ali in the 70s. I mean, he's been around for years and was a fucking machine. And he was fighting for the championship, the heavyweight championship, against a man named Michael Moorer.
Yeah,
southpaw, if you will. And Michael was in great shape. He was he wasn't like Tyson.
Hogan turned down being in Metallica. Thank you, Paul.
And I'm watching this fight the other day because I was nostalgic about it.
Yeah.
And I remember Foreman would do this thing when he fought. He would just take a beating because you couldn't hurt him because he had a fucking cement head.
Sure.
And he was just such a big monster, 45 years old, weighed 280, not in shape, not cut, just a fat slob. Like I am. She was fatter than me right now.
Yeah.
And he'd wait and just put his hands up and wait. And then this little slow left jab. Oh, sorry. And then right cross. And Moorer is unconscious. And he just wins the fucking heavyweight championship at 45 years old and beats a 26-year-old. I'm like, I love this guy. Fucking loved Foreman. Plus, he named all his kids George, even the girls.
That was a good one.
What a fucking absolute legend he is.
He
beat Ali. He won the championship again at 45, and he held boxing together while the rest of the guys got good.
The great line from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas was both Kennedys killed by mutants and Ali beaten by a human hamburger.
That's right.
It's like fucking A, man.
Big George was a beast when he was young with the afro and the anger.
Naming all his kids George is just fucking legendary.
But like he goes from fucking selling grills. I'm gonna go back to boxing. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm George Foreman. I'll do whatever I want.
I'll do whatever I want. I'm gonna punch somebody in the face.
And he threw the slowest punches. And they didn't even look like they were hard. Just like all of a sudden you're unconscious.
They don't have to be fast if they're heavy.
He had heavy hands.
Heavy
hands. So I'm a rest in peace, George Foreman. Huge fan. Yes, he probably beat his wife and his kids hated him. I don't know.
I don't know. Every fucking guy did.
I mean,
every guy did back then.
Not Feminist Andy, of course.
No, not Feminist Andy, but Feminist Andy doesn't have, brain damage from 20 years old.
I might. You heard me talk.
What? Where'd you?
Swollen tongue.
Where'd you?
The great big fat girl.
Great fat body.
What was her name? Come on.
We tried to do this before. We couldn't do it either.
Fuck, I had it 2 seconds ago too.
We tried to do it before.
God damn, what was the great big fat girl? And fucking sounds. God damn. Oh, I had it so close. I had it again. Fuck.
Oh my god.
What great big fat girl? Her name in Silence of the Lambs. You're a great big fat girl.
We're a big fat body.
Because he wanted them big so he could cut the skin off of them and make a suit out of them. Frederica Bimmel. Let's fucking go.
Frederica Bimmel.
That's right. And there's no help. No help. Fucking no help.
Nope.
Yes. All right. What's the next topic?
Anyways, moving on to the next topic. Actually, let's do ads.
Okay.
Nick's.
Am I doing Nick's?
Nick's Place.
Ooh.
NicksPlaceOnline.com. You can get all their locations.
Frederica Bimmel would love that dressing.
Oh my God, she would love that dressing. Oh my God, she would douse her big fat belly in that dressing while I fucking fuck her fucking belly button.
Lotion on the skin or kiss the hole.
God, it would just saturate her fucking fat belly. And then permeate her fucking little butthole there.
Do the whole ad like this.
NicksPlaceOnline.com. It's good when you take the salad dressing and you tuck your dick between your legs and you just start dancing to the horse's song and you just rub it on your chest.
You put it down in the basket for the lotion.
You give that skinny little bitch that fucking lotion in the basket.
Put the dressing up your fucking gash or it gets the hose.
Drink the dressing or it gets the hose again, dummy.
You stupid fucking dog. Fucking dumb dog. Send his fucking daughter, bring her dog to fuck her.
but but Nick's salad dressing is fantastic, and
so good.
You can find it at nicksplaceonline.com. You can order it online, order a whole bunch of it, and also they do catering and their fucking food is fantastic. They have massive pizzas, lobster rolls, roast beef sandwiches. They do all kinds of fucking catering needs. Head over to nicksplaceonline.com.
Real quick on that. So the man from Barstool Sports.
Dave
goes by nope. One of his minions named Large Barstool.
Is that his actual name?
I don't know. He calls himself Large.
He's an old man to have a weird name like that.
Yeah, he talked about.
I saw his handle.
The North Shore Beef's on his Instagram, his podcast, and him and Feidelberg talked about it. And then Costa, being the fucking psycho that he is, sent over deconstructed beefs, and here you go, do this, and this.
He built the beef.
He fucked it up though. He didn't toast the bun. It still makes me mad.
He didn't do it well, but he built the beef with Nick's beef.
Yeah, he did, and he loved it. And so this person Large, I've talked to many times.
Really, have you?
Yes, he's asked me.
Do you call him Large?
I just
like, hey, Large.
He messages me. I respond.
Hey, Large.
Listen, 30,000 followers, buddy. Okay, people talk to me.
What's up, my guy, Large?
Hey, fella. Hey, big guy.
What's up, Large?
So we interact many times, and he does Rough and Rowdy. He's with part of that crew and all that stuff. And
we gotta get into that. That looks fun.
No. Listen.
That Rough and Rowdy shit looks fun. They got girls with great asses.
Recently, Barstool has persona non grata to me.
What happened?
I don't know. None of them responded.
What did you do?
I don't know. Me and Lodge were boys. We were talking all the time.
Oh, Dave's feeling a little jealous. Footsteps, motherfucker.
I wonder when the next time I ask for
motherfucker.
Next time I ask for a drawing, if it's going to be refused.
I don't think it will.
It won't be, but still.
I don't think it will.
I tell you, when the word scene pops up and no response, not even a heart emoji, I'm like, hey, buddy. Okay.
Shit.
Good.
At least Floppy gives me a heart emoji.
Yeah, at least
she won't accept our beers, but fuck me, we get the hearts.
No, I feel like there's something going on there because Tommy responds every time. We'd have conversations.
We were boys.
I wouldn't say that, but we'd have conversations.
You were DM
discussing
boys.
Locations where she'd go, blah, blah, blah. But the last 3 things I've sent, seen, no reaction. 3 things is too many. I'm out.
Yeah, you got to stop, otherwise you're a weird stalker chick.
It's not even that. I'm swiping up. I'm just like, oh, fuck you, buddy. Okay, You're too cool for school. You fucking fat white-headed old dude. You fucking bald head. Fuck you. No, fuck you, Large.
Here we go.
Fucking no. Who do you think? Because Dave blessed you one day. You barely talented. You're just a fucking gray-haired, fucking old, can't get it up, limp dick bitch. And you're too cool for school now. You'll be dead soon. No one cares about you. Rough and Rowdy, huh? Fucking dead in a casket soon. You fucking heart attack waiting to happen. I'm Barstool. These Barstool people, they're fucking every one of them, including Portnoy. Hello, Dave. Fuck you. I sent you shit. I sent you boxes of things, and you are too cool for school. You're too big for your boy. You live one town over. We're the same age. You could just You could just be cool, but you can't. You know why? Because you're insecure. You're an insecure little fucking bitch. I'm tired of chasing. He's from fucking Swampskit. He loves the thing I represent. He's probably been too fucking full of bull. But no. No, I gotta pretend I'm too cool for this shit. Are you too cool? Spit in my mouth. See what happens. You fucking sexual deviant.
Spit in my mouth.
No, I'm so fucking sick of all this shit. It's just I'm chasing this fucking dragon, this fucking cool guy who's not cool. He's just a fucking guy with a good idea. Congrats, great idea. Yeah. You're a cunt.
Yeah.
I'm over. All of a sudden, I can't get a fucking response from Large. And then last week, some fucking fat 500-pound fucking slob opens up, becomes Barstool Beef. Do you know why he's not Barstool Beefs? Because I own it. Fuck you.
Oh, they got their own guy?
Oh, no, not about beef, like sandwiches. He's just fat. He's
Ew.
a big beefy guy, big fucking slobby. 500. He'll be dead soon too. You'll all be dead.
Oh, fuck off.
I just.
You all right?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck them. Fuck them. It's been years. I don't care anymore. I don't need you. I don't want you anymore. Oh my god, I feel like such a little fucking cuck asking, begging, Dave, would you mind collab? Fuck you. Don't collab. Do not collab. Leave me alone. Fuck off. Eat a sandwich, you fucking idiot. And you go to the wrong places every fucking time. You can't be a fucking adult and just listen to any advice. Oh, that place said roast beef. Yeah, everywhere. There's 400 fucking places that sell roast beef sandwiches around here. Just ask, you fucking idiot. Do you want a good one, or do you want to just fucking get mediocre pizza and shitty beefs and talk about your fucking dog? Grow up, dude. What the fuck? I was just last time he was around here. I go, why do you go to these places? What are you doing? He's like, oh, I was near there. He used to respond. I was near there and it said roast beef. Like, don't. Also, he went to Alex's and the dude fucking died. Is he a curse? We don't know.
What, the strip club in Stoughton?
No, Alex's roast beef and Tostimo. Maybe stay away from Londy's. I love Ted too much for this to happen. You're a fucking curse.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, don't go there. Don't go there.
He would probably rate it like a 6.2.
Oh my fucking god, this fucking guy. Oh, these fucking people from this fucking. Oh my. What's gonna happen? Oh, Andy, you burned the bridge. What bridge?
What bridge? There wasn't a bridge to burn.
I've been throwing bridges out there like fucking ropes out of my dick for years. They don't fucking walk on them. So congrats. I don't have high blood pressure, Eli. I'm passionate. And what's a beta blocker? It keeps cunts away from me? Cool.
What's the matter?
I don't fucking know. He's being comments. Exactly. A beef spot and drink it. Oh, congrats. Be less relevant and drink it. Eat your fucking pizza. One bite. Everyone knows you're a fucking cunt.
It's like a beef shop at a lobster shack in fucking New Hampshire.
Yeah, no kidding. What the fuck is that all about?
Anyways.
Conquered. Boom, send it.
Keep doing ads?
Yeah, we got more?
Yeah, we got more, pal. Jamie's Roast Beef. Another place, please don't go, Dave. 44 Margin Street in Peabody. jamiesroastbeef.com is the website where not only can you order online, but you can join up on their beefy rewards. $5 for every 10 visits to Jamie's Roast Beef in Peabody. Sign up for beefy rewards at jamiesroastbeef.com and head on over to their social media at Jamie's Roast Beef. What are you saying? You're itchy?
I'm fucking itchy now. This is bullshit.
Oh, God.
I'm all worked up.
Settle down, sweetheart. Settle down.
I need a pair of sunglasses or something so people stop talking to me.
Settle down. Speaking of, we mentioned a lot about Tostimo's and how they've been coming up in recent weeks. Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen, our boy Johnny Moe, 380 Lafayette Road in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Tostimo'sPizza.com is the website where you can order online, and of course check out their special pizza of the month, the Cluck Norris. It's garlic oil based, grilled chicken, broccoli, bacon, ricotta, mozzarella, finished with pecorino and fresh basil. The Cluck Norris specialty pizza of the month at Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen, Seabrook, New Hampshire. You can find them on social media at Tostimo's Pizza.
The Cluck Norris. You don't eat that pizza. It eats you.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Let's go.
CNS Pizza of Pepperell.
The dark horse.
55 Main Street in Pepperell. My C and 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 S
underscore
pizza.com is their website. For the social media, it is at C ANDS underscore pizza on social media.
Cans
underscore pizza. Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah. Anyway.
Stay out of Festa.
Thanks for sponsoring.
Stay out of Festa.
Thanks, Bill. Thank you, Bill.
Stay out of Festa.
What is he on? Oh, hey, Festa. I thought you were talking to Bill. I thought Festa was going up to CNS to get some fucking pizza and some fucking beef. Oh, hi, buddy. How are you? How are you, fella?
His Lincoln can't make it to fucking Pepperell. Air ride suspensions bouncing around, living the fucking dream. Jew from Salisbury. We gotta finish this up soon. What's the next topic?
Last topic. We're getting there. We're not that far ahead. New words.
Oh, I'm gonna quiz you.
This was you. Yeah, you sent a simple text. I asked no context. New words.
So I've heard 3 new phrases. We'll call them.
All right.
Recently.
Yeah.
And I'd like to know if you know what they mean. I had to Google.
Go on.
The first phrase / word is gaslighting. Do you know what gaslighting in the current climate of the world means?
Not the former restaurant in Linfield that turned into Alchemy.
No, that was Gaslight.
That's Gaslight.
Yep.
I believe.
Okay.
I believe I do.
Okay.
I believe it's something like misrepresentation in dating.
I'm going to give you
kind of.
The modern definition of gaslighting is a psychological manipulation technique in which a person tries to convince someone that their reality is untrue.
Oh, so that's just a vaginal term for what I said.
It is a tactic often used by narcissists to gain control of their intended target, you piece of shit.
Well, people say that us Leos are narcissists.
Fucking count of the week, you people.
You people. Huh?
Word number 2 for Mike to guess.
Please.
Virtue signaling. Virtue signaling.
No fucking idea. Let me take a guess on this one.
Okay.
Virtue signaling. Virtue signaling. Virtue signaling. It has something to do with like white people posturing.
White people posturing?
White people posturing. I don't know. Virtue.
Can you be more specific?
No, I can't.
What's
I have
posturing
no fucking idea what this fucking word.
Straight?
No, like like posturing, like posturing, like we're more important than you.
Being racist.
Yeah, basically.
It has nothing to do with race.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to read it and I'll explain it to you because the definition stinks. Virtue signaling involves outwardly demonstrating support for a cause or expressing an opinion to appear virtuous or aligned with a particular moral stance.
That's exactly what I just said.
Basically,
exactly. So white people taking
no matter what color they are.
White people taking up the cause of Black Lives Matter.
Actually, precisely
that's exactly what that is.
That was my
white
example.
People posturing. That's exactly. I nailed it.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. 2 for 2. 2 for 2.
Settle down. All right, how you? This is a tough one.
I know racism.
This is a tough one. Last one.
All right.
3 words. This is the phrase. 2 words. People will say to you on the internet, in an Instagram comment, maybe, or a Facebook comment. Sure. You should touch grass.
Oh, I mean, obviously it means go outside, but like, I feel it's targeted at old people. Like when an old person comments on a younger person's post, but they do it from the perspective of like their generation. It's like, oh, go outside and fucking touch grass.
Humorous internet slang. First of all, not that funny. Phrase used to tell someone
internet
to spend time
is
outside.
Not funny, period.
To tell someone to spend time outside and reconnect with the real world, implying they've been spending too much time online. Ding, ding, ding! Mike's the winner again.
3 for 3. Nailed it. 3 for 3.
I have to address something real quick, and I forgot to address it earlier in the Fembot Andy.
Mm-hmm.
people who cry about Modern Butcher being involved in Beef Madness are such small dick energy cunts.
Yeah.
And people who cry that Andy and some of his friends, including you, can walk to the back door of Modern Butcher at 10:45. And I'm sorry if you were in line for 3 hours with your child and you're like, we're going to be first in line. And then Andy and some friends walk in. Now you're sixth in line and you look like a little cuck.
Here's the fun fact. You didn't make better friends in life.
That's right.
We did.
I personally have done more for these roast beef sandwich restaurants than anyone not named Nondis Laganakis. I will never take his crown. Legend, my boy. And not even on purpose. I just held them to a standard and created a community that would review them. And for that, the places who appreciate me for the, let me word this properly, being the fucking god that I am, amongst men who, because they make amazing sandwiches and I will tell the world about them, are driving fucking Range Rovers everywhere. I don't have one, but I don't make the sandwiches. I just talk about them. I don't deserve one.
I mean, you have a very nice truck.
My truck's pretty sweet. It's a Dodge.
You have a nice truck.
It's a Dodge. You know, it's not a Range, but it's a Dodge. It's just funny. Like
a Range Rover wouldn't work in your line of work.
No, I have to tow things and be a working man. It's the best truck I could buy for the position I'm in. It's just funny. Like, sorry, I'm gonna skip the fucking line. I'm gonna walk into Bella's and walk by you, walk in the kitchen and say hi to Harry, drop a fist bump on his fucking glove and tell him what I want. I'm gonna go into Londy's and walk by everybody and do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to CNS. Who else? I'm gonna go to Nick's. I'm gonna text Matt and tell him I'm coming. I'm gonna walk into Pete's and give George a kiss in the mouth
with tongue.
Tessie's, I don't do it on purpose, but they know me.
Yeah.
I'm coming in hot. And Anthony's, I'm probably gonna bumfuck Adam and his wife before I get a beef.
There you go.
Well, bumfucking. Everybody's getting bumfucked. Yeah. Sorry. I did it. It's not my fault. It wasn't even on purpose. I just did this.
I mean, you didn't have to do all that. I honestly, I don't like pumping your tires like this. But when Modern started doing beefs in Danvers, when they moved from Newburyport to Danvers, it was Newburyport, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When they moved from Newburyport to Danvers. Newburyport to Danvers. And their first Saturday doing beefs, Modern Butcher, who Lisa is an influencer, didn't post about it at all. They let one person tell his circle of people, and they posted about it, and a line formed before Modern Butcher's official social media ever posted about it. The first thing Modern Butcher's social media posted on the first Saturday they served beefs in Danvers was, we're sold out.
Yeah.
That's why this fucking guy and his friends go around back and obnoxiously give you the finger as we eat our beefs first.
And next time I go, I hope to see the man who brought his child.
Oh, yeah.
Who couldn't handle it and actually was removed from the group 2 days ago for being a super cunt.
Oh, this is recent? I thought this was just a generalization because of Beef Madness.
Oh, no. One person has not let this go. It's been months.
Because, I told you, when I went up for Christmas and I surprised the family, I haven't been to Christmas in 3 years.
This guy hates Christmas.
My cousin comes up to me. I haven't seen her since her wedding in 2019.
How's she look? Do I know her ex-husband?
She says to me, the next time you and your friend backdoor modern butcher, you need to fucking call me. I'm like, hey, haven't seen you in 5 years, cuz. Great to see you. No, fuck that. I want one of those beefs.
Listen, it's a feather in my cap, and I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
I'm happy to have all these places appreciate me. The ones who don't appreciate me, they don't do it well, because you could ask anyone who owns these shops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a shakedown guy. I just want a sandwich, and I usually want to pay for it.
Right.
Like Matt from Nixon Burlington, for example. I'll give you an example. Matt invited me out. I had the beef. It was phenomenal. Kid's killing it. And then I go back. He's killing it again. He sponsored the show briefly.
Right.
He doesn't want to keep sponsoring. Cool. I just want a sandwich. I just want a good sandwich.
Right.
And it's not about bribery or sucking ass or kissing ass. It's about make a great sandwich and be successful so I can promote you for free because I want content.
Right.
Anyways, I'm drunk.
Is that where we landed?
Yeah, go fuck. I'm drunk. Time to go upstairs. I gotta fucking get yelled at in a minute. My iPad's not charging.
I guess we'll do the McDonald's animals next week.
Yeah, we can swip that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you to our sponsors this week. Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage.
Gary, sure.
Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton. Twist of Fate Brewing in Danvers. Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury. Nick's Place Online.com. Jamie's Roast Beef in Peabody. Tostimo's Pizza Kitchen in Seabrook, New Hampshire, and CNS Pizza in Pepperell.
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, sir.
Someone who's on the Instagram is very proud of themselves.
All right.
Can't see their name. It says something like Pacifically Gay or something like that. I don't know. He said, God, I love a good cage rating.
What's a cage rating?
I think it means rage baiting.
What's rage baiting?
So rage baiting is a new word the kids use where you get someone to get mad.
Huh?
So he's been commenting. He got me to get mad.
He got you to get mad?
Yeah. What's funny about what's actually cute about this is
how
I'm always this close to being fake mad.
Andy's the Hulk. He's always angry.
And it's not usually real. Is it cage rattling? Oh, rattling. No, you didn't do it. You didn't do it. It's fine. I actually appreciate your commentary. So it gave me a point, gave me a reason to get fake mad. You ever see wrestling? Mike has seen wrestling.
I've seen wrestling.
I love a good cage rattling. I will walk upstairs in a few minutes and forget this ever happened because it's not real. I am just.
What did I miss? What did he rattle?
Oh, he was mad. He was mad that Modern Butcher gets credit.
Oh, he was the one that spawned that comment.
Yes,
oh, okay, all right.
Which I thank him for because I can shift gears like a fucking Ferrari.
So he's the one with the kid waiting in line like an asshole.
Different guy. I don't think it is because I think he's Polynesian of some kind.
This guy in the comments?
I think he's Polynesian. Speaking of, actually, I had a funny story about Polynesians for you.
Oh, all right.
So I'm at the grocery store at Market Basket on Sunday, and I see Colin.
We didn't do that retard fucking strength thing.
Doesn't matter. I see Colin, one of the owners of Champions at Market Basket. My friend Colin, I used to work with him. Great guy. Love him. And he's wandering around without a carriage.
Right.
Pacific Island. No, Colin's just a Pacific Islander. I think he's specifically Islander. I think it's his name. It's like Hawaiian plus gay,
possibly Samoan.
Yeah, I think maybe Samoan. So Colin is wandering around Market Basket, no carriage.
He's Samoan.
and so I says to him, I go, "Why don't you have a carriage? Like, what are you doing? Just wandering around like an idiot?" And he goes, "Oh no, what I do is I leave my carriage at the end of the aisle." And then I shop the aisle and I put my stuff in the carriage. That's bizarre. Why do you do that?
It's super bizarre.
He says, well, I what I do is I don't want to deal with people in tight spaces. So fine, whatever. So I go walking through the next aisle. I find a carriage unattended. And I go, that's definitely Colin's carriage because I can see like, healthy food and like keto shit because he works out. He's in shape.
Right.
And I go up the next aisle and I see him standing there. And I go, hey, Colin, I found your carriage. So how do you know it's mine? I go, because no one was standing next to it. It's obviously yours. No one else is just got fucking crazy
because it's got all that queer food in it.
Yeah. So I go, I took something out of it. He looks at my carriage. He goes, no, that's my stuff. I said, I didn't take it to keep it. I just took it out to
To fuck with you.
To fuck with you. He goes, "What'd you take?" I said, "Well, I'm not going to tell you, but when you go to make that recipe, you're not going to have something.
Remember your boy."
And he's a legit, like, a chef, like, culinary trained chef. He bought champions later in life. He worked at places. He's a legit executive chef, a head chef, if you will. Unlike other people who claim to be.
Sure.
And I didn't take anything, and to be honest, I didn't touch anything.
Unlike
but
people
the idea
who
that
jump
I
into
might
the
have,
profession.
Yes.
Whoops.
The fact that I might have taken something was all that mattered. It was such a fun little prank.
But you didn't.
No, I took nothing.
You took nothing.
I would never do that. But he doesn't know that. He pulled his list out.
That's a great fuck with him.
He got a list. He's looking. Is this still here? Is this fucking poi still here? Because he's fucking Hawaiian. Do I have my banana leaves? for my fucking the pig I'm going to bury in my backyard? No, we don't know.
We don't know.
You can't write paragraphs. I can't read. I'm far away. I'm old too. I need reading glasses and such.
Also,
all right, we did the show.
It's a comment, not a fucking novel. We don't actually give a shit out. One sentence.
Or suck my dick.
One sentence.
Placed back. I will never help you.
One sentence. All right. That's all we need. Are we
good?
Go
fuck yourself and buy Madison's book.
Oh my God, absolutely. MyGapingMassHole.com. Buy Madison's book. It is fucking fantastic. It is a great addition to everyone's coffee table book. Also, go to My Gaping Masshole on Instagram and go to one of her readings because she has a whole bunch of them, including one this Saturday at Market Basket.
Reading Rainbow. Yeah, Saturday at Market Basket.
Saturday at Market Basket in
Salem.
All
right. On Highland Ave. Kid, you'll see Fester there. Hey, take your pants off.
Take your pants off. All right. We'll see you next Tuesday, cunts.